So draft comes around, you go undrafted.
Yep.
You're kind of like happy and sad. How you feeling?
Yeah. I kind of knew though, so I was kind of like, it was cool. It wasn't like crazy.
Right.
I would have been shocked if I did get drafted. So I'm really watching like, it might happen. It still can happen.
So you was watching it like, this might be real.
Yeah, and then I'm watching, comparing like, hey, all right, who they taking, bro? Like, cause when you believe in yourself and you know you should be there, and like I said, I knew, gang. Like, so getting a combine invite, that was another like clue that I'm close. You know what I'm saying? I'm right there, like on the fence with it. So watching it was crazy, but it was cool going on. That was a blessing though. Like I was happy, bro. Like to sign an undrafted contract, because I wasn't a tryout. I wasn't like a walk on. Like it was, they believed in me a little bit. It was just that position.
All right, we're back. It's been a while since I dropped the episode. We got a special guest today. Always love to let everybody introduce themselves, because we see ourselves as different things in different parts of our life. So you tell the people who you are, what you're doing, what you're about, what's up, what's going on right now.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kendrick Bourne. I am a New England receiver right now, man, going on year 9, vibing. But I'm a jack of all trades, man, an entrepreneur. That's kind of how I've been introducing myself, man. The stigma of football players is kind of dead.
I feel it.
Yeah, so people ask me what I do. So what you just say, like what you are, who you do. I'm trying to get in that entrepreneur world. So I mean, the conversation can go on anything, but that's kind of how I'm representing myself. I'm trying to kind of get away from the football guy. See who I am. I'm on my way out, so.
On your way out? Don't say that.
I'm on my way, bro. Year 9, bro.
Okay, bro, it's crazy.
So only got so many left, bro.
It seemed like you was just finishing your first contract, and now you're already on year 9.
Rookie, undrafted, like.
We got a lot to cover. Okay, so before we get into all that, I always like to take it back to the roots. We got to start with sneakers first. I got to see what's up.
Got to.
So, what was young KB like? Grade school, talk about the environment financially, like knowing about being able to afford sneakers. What was the parent environment? How did you navigate that? What was you rocking? What was paint the picture for me, like the fresh fit going to school.
Man, bro, that's a great question. I really got to think, like I was into like everything. So I don't know when I got introduced to J's heavy. That was always a thing, but I was into Chucks. Like Chucks was a big thing, like grade school for me. I remember, but J's always been some Nikes, and like trainers wasn't really a wave or nothing like that. So financially, definitely couldn't afford nothing. I used to have to landscape with Pops for certain things to like get some money to buy certain things. Air Forces was always a classic, white Air Forces, some colors, but I was definitely into like trends though. You be calling me hype beast now. I've been hype beast since a youngin', so. Like what everybody wearing, you know what I'm saying? I want to jump on the trend. Like I was real trendy guy. So I remember one time I wore some polo boots. I thought I was going crazy. Boy, that was not the way that I was getting grilled. But I remember like Chucks, different things. I was definitely like a trend guy. I can't remember specifically because it was a while back, but I was definitely into like looking cool, trying to get what was hit.
So you said you was working, cutting grass, doing stuff like that. Was that kind of where you learned the young entrepreneurial spirit, like to still be, trying to hustle and make a bag?
Yeah, Pops, man, got his own landscaping company. Still doing it right now. Quality landscaping, man, and had me in a blower at freaking 9 years old, bro. So crazy. So like summer times, if we wanted any money, going back to the sneakers, like if I wanted to get some, I had to put the blower on my back, make $50, do it again next week, have 100, now I can, get a pair. So definitely learned some entrepreneurship like then. And my dad has been awesome, man. Running a business for 30 years. Like I've been like, I got my clothing brand on right now, and I've been trying to get into the retail space, teach myself certain stuff like that. And it's tough, bro. It's a different animal for me. Like it's not football. So I'm like teaching myself how to be different in a different light. Like I'm saying, how I introduce myself, trying to be in the entrepreneur world is different. So that was definitely a big part of my journey, and like learning how to work a 9 to 5, bro, and like commit, be precise, do things the right way. And it was an important time. So my dad is really big influence in my life. Bro. It's huge. Like it's crazy.
So I think about that, and I'll say, also, we'll tell them our short backstory later about our childhood as well. But Going into high school, typically you're like, I'm trying to make it in football. I'm trying to go to college. You know, everybody trying to go to the league, right? Like all them things is in our head. But at the same time, you're like, I got to get this money. I got to do this other stuff. You're trying to figure it out. So what was your mindset like going into high school? And you transferred too, right?
Yeah.
So how did that kind of all play? And did you like still have hope in that? Was you like, am I going to work a job? Am I going to even go to college? Like, where were you at right there?
It's a great question. So even my dad, back in the story, so that was my only job. Landscaping was my only job like I've ever experienced. So I never...
The only one ever?
Ever, bro.
Bro, the only job I had was working for my dad too.
Fire. But see, that's how Pops and like having that influence in our lives is important, bro. Like they kept us away from McDonald's and like everything that we probably didn't need to experience, bro, because we can get it right here firsthand from somebody that has much more influence. So like working for him and like going to school, playing sports was just like, I knew I didn't want to landscape for the rest of my life. So it was also a motivation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, my dad doing it for 30 years. I love him to death, bro. He hold it down.
You're right.
He's like a gangster, like in doing it. I'm like, bro, but that can't be me.
Right.
Like,
I feel that.
And that's the point. I to be better than him. So just working with him was like, okay, I don't want to do this. So sports, I was a degenerate in school though. Didn't go to class, right? You know,
like freshman year starting like that?
Out the gate, like.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, what middle school did you go to?
I went to Vernon.
Vernon? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, nothing going on there. No, wasn't really in the sports scene heavy, like younger. I played for Grant. We were just talking about that a little bit. I played for Grant in middle school, but I didn't know what I really wanted to be. Like, if football was really the thing. I was just doing it because I was kind of good at it. So, high school, I was just playing, but wasn't focused. So, didn't have the credentials to get any further. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to class, bro, but I'm a good player.
Right.
So, the things I'm doing is not going to lead to the things that I want.
Yeah, plus you come in freshman year and you're like, I don't really need to worry about grades because the season's at the beginning of the year. So you can finesse your way through the whole freshman year of playing that season. You might not make it at the end of the season if they, hold you out. But, like, for the most part, with the report cards coming in, like, you're good. You can fly under the radar.
Point, bro. I didn't even think about it like that in that space, bro. That's a crazy, like, thought. Any kids, man. See, don't be trying to, like, do that, bro. But
I was the ultimate finesser, like, when it comes to all this school stuff, bro. I knew, like, the rules and I understood the system.
Bro, that's
so, like, I was like, how does this work? Okay, how can I, like, do just what I need to do? I was never the one that was like, I'm trying to get 4.0. Like, I was never that person.
That's important,
I was like,
bro.
What's it take to be eligible, this, that, the other? I'm going to just barely beat the cut and get out. Like, that was my type of thing.
No, I like that, bro. See, I wasn't in no type of headspace like that. I was just doing the wrong things, bro, making the wrong decisions. That's actually a better way to, like, still get to where you want to go.
Right.
How you was thinking. See, me, I'm just, bro, messing myself up, like, not going to class, having bad grades, like, not understanding that plays a part in my growth. And so, like, football, to your question, like, I just didn't know if it was going to be my thing, but I actually played varsity my freshman year at Benson. So I went to Benson.
Well, yeah, everybody plays varsity their freshman year at Benson.
Exactly. No. And it wasn't nothing special, but it's like, I was like up there. So I'm like, okay, I actually got some talent. Like, I can play.
Yeah.
But we actually had some good players, though, that year. It was a good class, bro.
Yeah, you guys did start to get better a little bit.
My freshman year, like the seniors, and they was nice, bro. I can't remember the names right now. But we had some, like, hitters, bro. So,
what year did you graduate?
17.
17, okay.
No, 13.
13,
17 in college, 13.
Okay.
2013.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But so that was 20, what?
No, that was a long time ago, bro.
Yeah, long time ago.
So if you graduated then, that means, you were probably like, what, 2009?
Yeah, 9.
2010, something like that?
Yeah, youngin'. That's crazy, though. Bro, that's crazy. But now even thinking about, you bring that story to my mind, like playing with those guys. I remember I caught like 2 touchdowns my freshman year. And I actually like believed. I started to believe. So to your question, like, what did this path take? So like working for my dad, doing things like that, like scoring some touchdowns on varsity. And I started to develop better and do things in the summer and stuff. And I got better, but just the off-field stuff was just, I was into the scene at school, bro. Trying to be popular.
Right.
All the cliche stuff, bro. So it kind of like got to college and senior year, but that's kind of the journey in high school of like working with my dad and like, okay, I know I don't want to be a landscaper forever. So that kind of helped me focus over here. It's almost like something that you don't want to do can help you get to what you really do want to do. So that was important, bro.
So what made you transfer?
My senior year, that's a good question. So basically those issues.
So you're like developing, but still having problems at school.
Yeah,
basically.
my environment, bro. I had to change my environment. It was a real problem because my friends group just influencing me heavy. We going to the mall, stealing.
It's literally right down the street. It's
bro,
so easy.
As everybody know, that's in Portland, Benson, right down the street. So, what's the park called right there too?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what it's called.
I don't remember the name.
We used to kick it there all day, bro. Just in the mall, hanging out. It's just too convenient to like sit in the food court, fooling around. So I just knew, bro, I had to change. And so when I went to Milwaukie, my senior year transferring, it was the best decision of my life. It was like a milestone decision, bro. Because you know how it be in life, bro. It be it's like your high school life, you make certain decisions that really change the trajectory, gang. No, you know, bro. Yeah. And so when I got to college, same thing. Certain decisions changed the trajectory, league. So, but that was most important, was my changing my environment, getting on the right path. And Don Johnson, bro, rest in peace. So he made me transfer. He was my coach, my defensive coordinator at Benson my junior year. And I ended up getting in trouble my junior year with the school. Got caught smoking weed, bro. Yeah, bro. OD, bro. That's all. So I ended up getting suspended the whole year. Only played like 5 games. I was cooking that year. And then my senior year, he transferred and became the coach at Milwaukie. He took me over.
So he was like, come with me.
Yeah, he was like, come with me.
Yeah.
And it was like, he influenced me already my junior year. And then, so he had that relationship with me. That trust was built. And I didn't even question it, bro. So, like I said, that milestone decision was dumb important to where I'm at now, bro.
So for like a young athlete, or even just somebody who's like an older adult who's trying to make that next step or move or change their environment or something like that, how did you prepare yourself mentally to go and then do well when you got to that new environment? Because that's definitely not easy.
That's well said, bro. How you just question. So I had to like really accept that I'm not going to have the same friends. I had to like that was probably the hardest decision, to change who I hang around, who they know me as, and who I only know myself as. So I had to like kind of prepare myself for that. And I don't really know how I did that. I just made a decision. So there was no more choices. It was only a decision. I made my mind up that I'm doing it. So there's no going, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I've learned, like, as I've grown. Choices and decisions are different. When you decide, there's only one way. There's no plan B. So that was kind of how I forced myself to like get in that space. Because I had to take the bus, bro, all the way to Milwaukie every day. Cause like going to Benson down the street from my house, the convenience was easy. So that in itself, traveling, I had to accept that. I had to like make the decision, bro.
Long day to go. You got to go earlier in the morning,
bro.
take later in the day.
You catching what I'm saying? And so, but it was also certain things. Okay, I can finish my homework. So I had to like, what's the benefits in it? Where can I? That's what I had to learn to your question, like. And then get into the school, how am I going to build new relationships? Who is my friend group going to be? I know what I don't want my friend group to be, because they didn't help me get nowhere. And it was dope too. I had some players transfer with me. Richard Ramsey, Jazz Johnson, my little cousin Robert A. Kill. So I had some people come with me. It was a girl too. She went to Benson. She transferred randomly, but she was just like a good friend group too. So I had some of the people come with me, but they weren't as influential on me. But that's kind of how I prepared myself. I made the decision, bro. No more choices. Like, you know, choosing is, okay, I'm going to still be mediocre, or I might. But when I decided, bro, like, it's like a different mindset view. And that helped me, like, be successful in the choice of change, bro.
Yeah, no, crazy. I mean, and that makes so much sense. And you know me, I think the same thing. Like, when you say be decisive, right? It's like running a route. Like, if you halfway running a route and you're not decisive on your break, like,
that's a great analogy.
Somebody on your ass still, or you wide open.
You're gonna be
like,
locked
where you gonna
up.
be at?
That's
a big difference. Like, I see that
analogy, bro.
So, okay, that comes. Now you're like, I gotta get my grades right. I gotta figure things out because I'm trying to go to school. I'm trying to play ball now. So you locked in, doing your best.
Yes.
Did you get a lot of offers? Did you get a couple offers? How did the whole process go with that?
That's a great question. So I had bad grades going from Benson. I had probably like a 1.9 cumulative, bro.
After junior year.
After junior year. So you see where I'm at. You know where I'm at. So I'm like, I have no shot, bro. So like I'm saying, I balled out my junior year, got in trouble with the school, get caught smoking weed. So my sophomore year, I didn't even play my sophomore year. That's a whole nother story. Didn't play. So my freshman year I played. I said I had made some plays. Sophomore year, I wanted to transfer to Jefferson. They didn't let me transfer. Yeah, I always wanted to go to Grant from the jump.
Yeah, go General.
I wanted to be a general, bro. They didn't let me be a general. just rode past that school, beautiful school. That's how you know they on the up and up, or they doing things right over there. That's why it's different, bro. But so my neighborhood school was Jefferson, so ended up getting on a wait list for Grant. Then I went to Benson because I didn't want to go to Jeff for some reason. It was just some reason, like the hood school or something. I should have went though. So then I tried to go back to Jefferson my sophomore year. They didn't let me leave. And so I didn't play for Benson at all. Then my junior, I'm like, okay, I got to get offers, bro. I got to get this going, bro.
So you had like a little bit of a freshman year, no sophomore year, and then like a junior year.
Yeah, 5 games my junior year. That's it.
So really you didn't even play that much
I really did it 1 year. Yes, bro.
That's crazy.
Crazy work.
Okay.
Crazy work. So junior year, I got caught smoking weed 5th game of the season. I was balling, bro. Like I knew they was finna come get me, but my grades. Classic cliche story, bro. Being a dummy, bro. So I thought the coaches were gonna come get me, but my grades were still bad, so it still didn't match. And so when I left, what you asking, did the offers come? I really did focus, bro. My grades got better, like the teachers. I was building a relationship with teachers, and they kind of knew my story, that I'm trying to change. So, I've always been a like expressive person. So like being open, being approachable, and like, expressing how I am, it goes a long way for just the success of anybody that's like that. You know what I'm saying? So. I think I built a relationship with the teachers, so I let them in, and they supported me, bro. Like they helped me learn like ways I've never learned. Like obviously I was in the class, so that was the first. That was the first start.
Like I pulled up today.
Like in Benson, I'm not even in the class, bro. So I'm already losing. So once I was in the class, really applying myself, I could tell the teachers was trying too, bro, and they was meeting me in the middle. So the grades started to come around. Ended my senior year with like a 3.4. And so it balanced out to like 2.5, 2.4. Yeah. So I was able to get it up.
There.
But that's the only, I couldn't get it no higher. I would have had to get like a 4.0 to maybe get a 3.0. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you're saying.
Yeah, because I don't remember what it was. The clearinghouse, the NCAA thing, what was that, like 2.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
It was something like that. I don't remember.
That's a great point you bring up. So I didn't have the credentials for them.
Right.
And that's where Don Johnson was so important in my life. He was like, when I transferred schools, he like, bro, you ain't even took this class. You ain't took this class. He telling me what I need to take. I had like 6 classes I didn't even take. So I'm like, so he had to change my schedule like at the school.
Just to get in the right stuff.
To get eligible. So that's a whole nother, I don't know how it works now. It's probably
I don't even know. They got so many different classes these days and stuff.
And so that's how it all played out. Like I got to like a 2.5 and then I was able to get all the like Big Sky schools. So I literally low-key had every Big Sky school. Portland State, Montana State, Eastern Washington. So they started to pull up. But I never got the big schools because I wasn't really eligible. They looking for 3.0s.
Right.
They looking for like different players with tape. I had no tape.
More tape,
I had no tape, bro. But my senior year was great. But they be trying to like see the development or whatever. But so that's kind of how it worked out. That's where I was at. And it was dope though. So to make that change and have that growth, bro, to even get a 2.5, I was proud of myself, bro, cumulative, and to get offers and full rides, it was life-changing for my moms and them, even for myself. I didn't really understand how big it was, but it was important at that time, bro, for me.
Nah, that's huge for real, though.
Huge.
Like, you got to take a lot of accountability, and you got to step up, and you got to, again, only you can do it. Nobody else can do it but you.
Nobody
you gotta lock in and do it, and that's what a lot of people now we see on the internet and all this other stuff. Everybody just thinks somebody else is gonna do something for them. It's like, bro, at some point in your life, you're gonna have to lock in and take care of something,
bro,
and get it done.
I love it. And then when you
ain't go get it,
and then when you get to a point of like trying to do something big, then you gotta learn how to work with people.
Yep.
And that's what I'm learning in my life now. It's like I gotta build a team, bro, because I can't do it all. I'll be trying, but I'll be getting burnt out and like, so it's like a crazy thing you saying. You gotta start it. And then when you keep growing and you get better, you gotta like build a team. But that's a good point, bro. Like you putting yourself out there and making it happen for you is the most important. It's kind of like being selfish because I'm in a space like that right now of like my career. Like it's about it's like it's starting over again. I gotta like being married, and that's a whole nother conversation. But
we'll get into that.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
So okay. Eastern Washington.
Yep.
And what I chose. You go over there. What's it like going there? You had another special receiver teammate that you played with as well. I forgot that guy's name.
The great Cooper Kupp.
Bro, I saw him play against Portland State. I think y'all was both
Yeah.
In Portland.
Yeah.
Both there. I went to that game and he was balling, bro.
We're cooking.
I seen him in college. I was like, yeah, no, he's
and it was
nice.
raining. I think it was raining.
Yeah. I was like, no, he's nice for real.
And I think that was an important game too for like to win like the conference or something.
Something
or for
like
us
that.
to get like the first seed or something.
Yeah.
So it was an important game too.
So how did that go coming in and just being a receiver, going to college now, figuring all that out, having another guy, were you not considered as the number one guy anymore?
Facts.
You gotta kind of be behind somebody else and navigate and try to earn your keep. Like there's a lot that goes along with that mentally to stay on track.
No, that's a great question. So I've actually committed to Portland State.
Okay.
So even starting the freaking combo, my mom was, she just like, she was saying this. She said, we got a Viking. Like she kept saying that, bro. We got a Viking. But actually, she like influenced me to commit. And I actually lost the offer from Eastern Washington, which was scary. So once I committed, they pulled their card.
Yeah.
But they playing chess though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really low key want me to call. So I ended up like, I don't know, bro, like in my spirit, this is one of those like milestone decisions. What I was saying, like, I gotta choose the right school, bro. Cause you know how it is, where you going, it's important, bro. Like you gotta evaluate what's gonna work best. There ain't no it wasn't no transfer portal then. So it's a vital decision, bro.
For real.
And so I committed, and then I decommitted, and I ended up getting an offer back. And so I went to Eastern Washington. It was a great decision. I just knew they threw the ball a lot. So I'm like, bro, they throwing the ball. Like that's what I evaluated. Portland State was kind of like, probably 50-50 run pass. Eastern was like 80-20, bro. They throwing the ball.
Right.
And so I'm going over there. So meeting Coop, man, learning the school, learning my teammates. It was just a whole nother journey,
Because he was there a year before you?
Yeah, so he was a red shirt. He was a red shirt freshman, and I was a true freshman.
Oh, okay.
So I caught up.
So you guys were like on the same track, basically. At that point.
But he had that experience, and he was just phenomenal. Like he knew the playbook, and he was just polished, bro. Like he knew how to do the cone drills. He knew how to do the drills. The routes. Like I had to learn all these things. So to your question, it was just like a process, bro. Like it was a refining process of relearning myself, who I am. Because high school, you just dominating, bro. Now you really actually got some competition. I mean, it's still D1 AA, so it's not the top dogs, but we right under.
It's still pretty fast paced.
I'm telling you, bro. So learning myself, I didn't know how to do cone drills, bro. I remember Ashton, I think it's Ashton Hall. I think that's his name. He was a senior. I forgot his name, bro. But he taught me how to pivot around cones, and so little things like that I didn't know, bro. Like my feet were bad. Like I got a lot
of just like, I'm a street baller. I'm out here.
Come on,
we good.
I was getting exposed. I was exposed, bro. Like no, I gotta learn. I gotta teach myself. So what you asking? Like how did that go? And like so watching Coop, bro, being around him, like he was like sent, into my life for me to learn. And like what you asking? Being a number two, like I've always been the guy.
Right.
I never forget. He told me, bro. He said he watched my high school tape, bro. And he was like, oh, yeah, I got to turn up. Like, so I kind of, I remember he told me that, bro. And I was actually shocked that he even said it. But I forgot when he said it to me. I think he said it to me when I first got there. But, that's just him being elite, bro. You checking who coming in. Just like when you get draft picks. I'm checking.
For sure.
I'm watching who trying to take
right now. Let me see that.
Is he nice, bro? You know what I'm saying? And you know who nice and you know who I ain't really got to worry about him. So to put that pressure on Coop, just helped him advance. But competition brings the best out. So there was just so much learning that I had to do, but I actually struggled my freshman year too, bro. Like, cause I couldn't get the playbook down, coach on my head. Like, I'm a true freshman, but I'm kind of just a gadget guy. Like, or somebody get tired, get thrown in there, cause didn't have the trust built, little things, bro. But I still was a true, so I just viewed that more of like, okay, I have something. Something's there. Yeah. Instead of just focusing on the negative of I didn't know the, focusing my mind on the positive is how I move, even now. And so just being around Coop, though, bringing him back in, it was very important, man, for my development. Chasing greatness. I was always chasing him, bro, and he wasn't slacking.
Wasn't stopping at all,
bro. I'm like, bro, this dude now, you wait for somebody to kind of like slow down a little. No, bro, but it only helped me grow and develop. So he was a big influence in my life, very important for my growth, and in the school itself, having success through the years was crazy, bro. But just an important time in my life, gang, that change, trajectory a lot.
So were you thinking of anything entrepreneurial or anything like that while you were in college? Did you have plans after college? Like, what were you doing for your degree? Like, how did you navigate that same thing? Because I was in a position, like, when I was in school, I was playing ball. I was running my business. I was already making 6 figures before I was a freshman in college. So, I'm like, there's certain things I got to learn and do, but then I got to navigate a certain way, and I got to specifically learn these things that I need to know. Like, I was very detailed on the stuff I cared about learning, and other stuff I was like, oh, this is just whatever.
Wow.
So I kind of had like my blueprint, I had my plan figured out, and I wanted to buy real estate and all that stuff, kind of have my game plan. But not everybody has that, right? They find it at different times in life. Some people still looking for it. They're trying to figure it out. Hopefully we can help them answer those questions today. But kind of where were you at, and where's everything mentally?
Bro, that was fire though. Like that's how you know you're different. And that's why you are where you at now. You get what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Even pulling up to your crib, bro, like I was saying, I came the first time, but the second time now I'm like, crib crazy.
Yeah.
Like it says something, bro, about your mindset. So like how strategic you were. Like, bro, I give your flowers for that. That's fire, bro. It's like for me, I'm just out there.
Right.
And like you saying, it's a lot of us like that, bro, that don't have no plan. And I've been better now in my career with football and like meeting Henry. You did a podcast with him, bro. Shout out Henry. Helped me change my mindset in that. So it took me to the league, bro, to get what you saying. So I would definitely advise people to think like that and like players, bro, because it don't work out for everybody in the league. Like I'm just blessed, bro, to have even got the opportunity, bro, being undrafted. So we're gonna get into that, I know, but like in that time, bro, I was not like I was still focused on partying, bro. Like I was trying to, like I said, trying to create who I was in college, bro. Like I said, it was off the field, like, okay, who am I? Right. With the girls.
Bruh, I remember we used to come back
telling you, bro,
from college. Remember the parties in Eugene and stuff? And we were like running into each other out there, like
too much going
on. Like
on.
Wild stuff, like, because I was living in Boston at the time, going to school out there, but it would just be funny, like, seeing each other over the years, like, little blips.
Eugene is crazy.
Eugene is a great and bad place at the same time. At the
same time. It's quiet, but it's sneaky loud. Like, yeah. And so that's like, just chasing the wrong things, priorities messed up. It kind of the environment too. Like, I should have been hanging around Coop more and off the field. Like, he was very focused, bro. Had a lady and stuff like that. I was just hanging out with the guys, bro. A good player. Now I'm free though, because in high school, they even like with my parents out, they were very strict. Like pops, ain't no partying, bro. Like ain't no none of that. Ain't no being out all night. You want my dad was on me, and I love him for it, bro, because I get it now. But at that time, just like ready to get out, bro, ready to get out that door, like. Dad, just let me have some fun. So when I got to college, bro, free game. Right. You in the dolo, you in the dorm. And so I kind of like got caught up in that to like what you saying. I did not have that, the priorities, the strategic moving. I was just kind of just freelancing, bro. And that's
having fun.
Having fun. It's a dangerous world though, bro. And so it's a blessing that I, have got to where I'm at, but it definitely could have failed any point. And like I said, just the positive thinking too, how I move and always believing too. That was important for me. Like for some reason I knew I was gonna make it. Right. Like delusional.
I'm just going to the league. I ain't worried about nothing else. I'm going to the league.
Delusional, bro. But it's like that can help too. You know what I'm saying? Because when you really believe in something, like you saying, you control it, bro. I control my fate. So, when I was going to practice doing the right things, like I knew I had an opportunity, and I think that's what a lot of people just need to focus on. But that's still fired by you, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
you advanced, bro.
Everybody's stuff is different. Everything's not supposed to hit at the same time for every single person. Like, I feel like a lot of people are always trying to compare and this, that, the other. And it's like, bro, like, for example, some people may or may not have their first house on their list or whatever it is. So say we both do. Mine might come at 27, yours might come at 23, but then I might have 3 things come right after that. And then it catch back up to here, and then now it's like, why are we comparing or measuring, And I think a lot of people see that or hear that, and they're like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. Like, yeah, definitely have it on your radar, on your checklist, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But just know, like, it's going to come when it needs to at the same time if you keep doing the right things.
No, I love that, bro. Me and my wife been talking about, like, rhythm over routine. And that just came to my mind because when you talk about, something you're going for, if you don't get it, then who do you become? And you don't, it can affect you, bro. So But when I think about like rhythm and like, you know, you can be knocked off when you're in rhythm, you know, beats change, the music may change, but you at a different rhythm. Now you're in a slow beat, you know what I'm saying? The beat slowed down, so can you slow down with it? When it speed up, can you speed up? A routine is just do this, do this, do this. When you miss two, you like beating yourself up.
Yeah.
So like that came to my mind, you saying that, like you gotta max up, you gotta like take the opportunity when it come and be ready for it, bro. Because if that house that you wanted is up for sale and you didn't put yourself in position, you've been looking at that house, but the way you set up your position, you couldn't even move, bro. You couldn't get the opportunity because you didn't put yourself in position. Right. It's like houses is a whole different.
No, for real.
Like what the market is. But that came to my mind when you say that, bro. So when I was in routine, if I miss getting in the sauna, bro, I feel like I could feel it, bro. I can feel like my like flesh and my body like didn't like it, or like just emotions.
Because you got in the sauna every morning.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be locked in, but if I sleep in, now I feel like I'm off. But I feel like rhythm, you can still get in after the day. So now you don't get discouraged by it. You like, oh, I'm gonna just adjust. So I think that's something I've like learned and have developed, and it's helped. So
yeah, I feel that. I'm like in a similar position, I guess, with like working out and trying to be active and doing things.
That's
and, like,
important.
Finding other things to have fun and stuff like that, because like before, you know, like you're still in that go. Like when you're in the gym, you go hard. Like that's all you know. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you got the certain thing that you do, but when you like step away from that, and you're getting to the like, I'm an everyday person, but I just want to be a fit dad or a fit human or whatever you want to call yourself. It's like a whole different thing, because you don't need to like go that hard.
Oh my gosh.
And it's a lot on your body, your mental, just like doing that every day, all the time, or having your rest days and stuff. So I'm always like trying to find my balance too, and not putting too much pressure on myself.
That's good.
Some weeks I might work out once. Some weeks I might work out 6 days in the week. Like it might depend. So, you know, my travel schedule, crazy, different things like that. So I just try to not beat myself up either. Because at first I was like, bro, I ain't doing enough. This is crazy.
And you know you beating yourself up.
And then it made me feel worse. But really, I didn't even feel that bad. Like, I could still go into the gym and then move the same weight. But I'm like, I feel like I'm weaker. And I'm like, I'm not. Like, it's just like a mental thing from there. Like, so yeah.
No, it is, bro. And then it's just like the flesh is never satisfied, bro. Like, you saying that, I be thinking like, I be cutting my own hair.
Yeah.
And bro, like, I just be wanting to be so perfect. And you know what I'm saying? No, it'll never be perfect, bro. But like, what you saying like that, like you want to do things so on point, on cue, and like my lineup, like if I just keep touching it, I'm gonna push it. My lineup gonna be back here. And so I'll be using it as an analogy, but it's like, you know, it's like our flesh can never be satisfied. So you gotta just like you saying, give yourself grace and like move in that, bro. So like when I be like, all right, I'm happy with this cut.
Like this cut.
Like, just stop. Just stop, bro.
Yeah.
Like let it be, bro. It's good enough. And then, you know, anybody, you know, comment on or anything, like it helps. Somebody give me a good compliment. Like those things help. I like what you're saying about like just, hey, it is what it is. You good. Like you still lifted the same. You really gotta accept it.
Bro,
but you
crazy.
Like fight yourself.
It'd be crazy.
Bro. So
crazy.
That's a great point.
Okay, I forgot to mention earlier. So we got a flashback real quick.
All right.
So yeah, well, just so that people know, I don't even know how old we were when we met. At this point, bro. I don't know. We'll just say very, very extra small little kids when we were everybody was mobbing on the same block back in the day. We got to give them our quick briefing of the kickball, racing in the street, foursquare, football, people running in the cars, tackling, all this stuff. Like we all essentially kind of grew up in the same block. We just had a lot of fun. There was a legendary group that came out of that area that everybody went to school. Everybody played on scholarships. Everybody had something going on when we got older in life. Even if we had separated, and we always kind of come back and see each other over the years. So it's kind of fun just seeing everybody's growth, even with, you know, some of the other boys that came from the street as well. Like
I'm telling
you,
bro.
It's wild to see.
Every time I ride past that block, you know, those like memories come back, bro, of like.
Today's partner is Sneaker Throne. They have multiple options when it comes to durable and high quality display cases. One of my personal favorites is the drop side display case. I'm a size 13 and I can easily fit my shoes inside of here, and I have hundreds of these stacked throughout my rooms to display my sneakers. When it comes to the cases in particular, you have 4 different color options: clear, black, white, and red. So if you're looking at grabbing one of these for yourself or for someone else, make sure you guys check out sneakerthrone.com, and don't forget to use the discount code DNA Show at checkout for 10% off for all your orders. All right, let's get back to this podcast.
You know, even like the July 4th like events, like it was all the way that build up of like the community of, bro, and just having my camp, seeing people. We just left my camp today and seeing all the people that like I'm saying we grew up with and like been around, bro, and like are connected to, bro, still. And everybody's in different spaces, but it's crazy like to see us now, bro, and like how we have a relationship now too, bro. It's like different. We adults, like, bruh. We adults, we grown, bro, and like, like we really doing it the right way. And so, even with your like the sneakers, bro, and what you've built, bro, like, what was it, flight school, bro? Like all that stuff was just influential, bro. Like to the culture, to our community. So like what you're saying, from kickball to running around, like 4th of July, is like all that stuff, bro, was just like we were familiar with each other. Like, and it was never, it's crazy because like we have different friend groups and stuff too, but it was never about anything, bro. It was just about enjoying like life at that point.
Bro, we was just having fun.
Yeah, bro.
All the time.
And like you remember that, and there's no worries and stuff, but it's like now we really, like I'm saying, we adults, bro, and to see like you doing good, like I said, I walking in this room, like, bro, this room wasn't like this, and you put it together quick.
Yeah, I did.
In the house, bro, like all that stuff is the stuff I want to be around. And we know we got homies that are in different spaces that aren't probably doing so well, which is a part of life, but it's still love at the end of the day. We're just in different spaces. So I definitely try to, you know, you gotta like separate, you know, who to be around. It's the same kind of dynamic of what I was saying, like the environment, bro. I just simply can't be around certain things, bro. Like, and it's nothing against the homies, bro. It's just, I'm in a whole different space. So that'd be the hard thing to accept for me sometimes. Like, dang, bro, like, I just can't even hang out no more, bro. I'm so locked in, bro. Like, the success of and like what life is, how life is happening, that is crazy. But the growth is crazy, bro. Over the years, bro.
I know. It's been a lot over the years.
Ridiculous.
We're about to get into the league session real quick. And then we can talk about, because your foundation started when?
I started in 2020, COVID.
So
I really kind of kicked it off.
Okay, so that was like when you were still with the Niners?
Yes, correct.
Like kind of midway through or something like that?
Yep.
So the draft, the combine, all that stuff. How did it go? We'll start with the combine first, I guess.
It was rough. So that was crazy. I got invited, man. So I had a great senior year. Had my best year, really. And we went to like the playoffs and stuff. So off season comes, you know, now it's time to kind of, you know, go into the league and, you know, declare for the draft. And like I said, I told you, I knew I was going to the league. Like, I don't know how I knew.
Right.
I don't know who
I'm going. We're going to figure it out. I'm going.
Bro. And so we going through just training, and I was training Seattle with FSP and for the combine, and I got an invite, bro. I was shocked, bro.
Okay.
But it was really Coop, though. That's why I love Coop.
Oh, because y'all went together?
Yeah, so Coop had national notoriety.
Right.
Notoriety was crazy, bro.
When did he get drafted?
He was breaking records. Third round.
Okay, so it's pretty high.
Pretty high. He low-key should have went higher, but I
had him on my fantasy, boy. He was cooking.
He gonna cook every time, bro. Yeah. And so he was very important for like the notoriety for me, you know, being like the 1-2 punch, bro. It was important. I finished with like 1,300 yards. My senior was fire, bro. I was cooking. And so they came and got me too, you know, the environment, who you're around, you know, it was important. And so I got the invite, went to the combine, man. Training was great. Definitely got stronger, but I was still in like a space where I was young, bro. I didn't really understand like how huge the opportunity was. I was which was kind of cool at the same time. I didn't look at it too big. So I kind of just normalized it. Yeah. Which can be good too, I think. But I didn't understand that I was doing it. So for anybody out there, like, it's normal. It is normal. Like, make it normal. Don't, because when you think about it too big, you know what I'm saying? You're going to fold. You're going to be like, you thinking about it too much, but you're overthinking it.
All the stuff. Yeah.
So I was just being myself through the process, through the journey, through the training. But running the 40, bro, I got so nervous, bro. I got like stage fright because I'm on the line at the combine and all the scouts right here. So I'm looking like.
And this is like, you get there.
This is the moment.
And this is like the one that you watch on TV every year.
Come on, they gas.
And you're right here on the line, like.
No, come on, bro. Bro. And that's what it hit me like a whirlwind. I'm on the line, and I ended up messing up with my trainer too. So there was 2 lines. There's 2 lines of the combine. If y'all don't notice, there's 2 lines. And you have to touch both. So when I was training, I was going off one line, and I was like leaning, bro, and I was really exploding. I'm running 4.5, high 4.5, like 4.56. 4, that's solid though. If I'm in 4.5, they ain't looking at that 0.8. They ain't looking at the 6 at the end. They looking at 4.5. And so when I got to the combine, I'm on the line. I'm like, bro, I gotta touch 2 lines. I ain't even know my stance no more.
Oh my god!
So I'm already now my mind. I'm nervous already because they watching me.
Why you watching me like that?
Now I'm on 2 lines, so I'm uncomfortable. I'm not like this. This literally went against the whole. How many weeks to train? Probably 12 weeks, bro. 2 months of like what I've trained for. So while we're out there, then what's that song? When they be going slow mo, like what's that? I don't know. I'm not trying to think of the song. I'm out there schnelling, gang.
Bruh.
4.6, 4.68.
Boy, out there with the light.
Get to the phone. I'm like 4.6. So I'm not getting drafted.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Next room. I'm like, I'm gonna get better.
Yeah.
4.72. Oh, like, it's over. It's over. And so that was really like, I talk about like moments in life, that was a moment for me too, to where like, okay, am I gonna let this ruin my whole day, the rest of my day? Because I still got routes, still got the 3 cone, certain drills. And it was crazy. So, because I was discouraged, I'm like, it's over. Yeah, I'm not getting drafted.
I feel that.
Like if I would have ran 4.5, I might have went in the 6th round, 7th round. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was projected late, like rounds undrafted, late to undrafted. And so running slow was terrible. But then I remember refocusing, bro, and like, just letting it be what it was. Like, what we kind of saying, just, it is what it is. Now, ain't no changing it. You cook, my boy. So just accept it. You slow. Like, and I'm there with John Ross. He broke the record.
Right.
So I know I'm done slow.
Yeah.
Boys out here breaking records, bro. So, but I remember running routes, bro. This story's crazy. My receiver coach at the Niners that brought me in, I remember watching the videos. So I focused on the routes. And I was running great routes. I caught every pass. I knew I'm going to catch every pass. So I just try to, make up for it. And I was doing well, bro. And I remember my receiver coach, as I watched the playback video, the receiver coach that brought me in, he was right behind me, bro. Every drill, every route, and was watching me like precisely.
Oh, so he was locked in on you, didn't even know.
Didn't even know until I like later on in my career, bro. Like, cause he brought me in, and I'm like, okay, you low key stood on the table for me. Like I was familiar with that, but I don't know the league, so I'm learning these things. But as I later in my career, I watched the video again. I'm like, whoa, like. See, but imagine if I would, you get what I'm saying, bro? Imagine if I would have went out there pouting, jogging routes. You know what I'm saying? Like, went down the rabbit hole of like running slow, and I was out there jogging.
And somebody always watching, rooting
come
for you.
on, gang. I'm like, so that decision in my mind, what I'm saying, decision, I decided, I'm not gonna pout, I'm not gonna cry. I'm just gonna run good route. So he watching if I'm, slightly leaning, and I'm gonna go right. I was that boom, like you said, decisive in the route, and. Dude, that's like another part of it, but that was like kind of how the combine went. So ended up going undrafted. You can go into that, but that's kind of the experience. So I was out there. I'm not trying to think of the song, bro. When they be like running past the like,
it is like, slow motion. I know what you're talking about.
But it got a song to it too. I gotta find it. So
it's gonna pop up in our head.
I'm out there snailing, bro. But that was a crazy process. Great experience. But the combine is definitely overrated, bro. It's just corny.
Did you do another pro day at Eastern?
I did a pro day.
Okay.
So that's a good point. So I ended up running a good time there. Like 4.56.
Okay.
It was hand time. So bro, they after running that laser, they ain't even considering that number, bro. Right. But I had a good pro day too. We had some good teams there and stuff. Had an actually really great pro day. It was a fun time. Me, Shaq, Hill, and Coop, and just showing out, man. That was fun. But going to the combine, I almost shouldn't even have ran at the combine, but that's just another like story. But pro day was fun, bro. It was different.
So draft comes around, you go undrafted.
Yep.
You're kind of like happy and sad. How you feeling?
yeah. I kind of knew though, so I was kind of like. It was cool. It wasn't like crazy. Right. I would have been shocked if I did get drafted. So I'm really watching like, it might happen. It still can happen.
So you was watching it like, this might be real.
Yeah, and then I'm watching, comparing like, hey, all right, who they taking, bro? Like, because when you believe in yourself and you know you should be there, and like I said, I knew, gang. Like, so getting a combine invite, that was another like clue that I'm close. You know what I'm saying? I'm right there, like on the fence with it. So. Watching it was crazy, but it was cool going on. That was a blessing though. Like I was happy, bro. Like to sign an undrafted contract because I wasn't a tryout. I wasn't like a walk on. Like it was, they believed in me a little bit. It was just that position.
I'm trying to remember. You came in rookie year, but you was balling in the preseason.
Yeah,
you was balling in the preseason.
My first game.
You was balling in the preseason.
Crazy, bro.
So
Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, so you came in feeling good from that,
cooking,
and then you ended up making the roster.
And so even that's a great point. So my first game in my freshman year, I told you I had 2 touchdowns. So I'm like, I'm scratching the surface. I'm like, all right, I can do this, bro. Like, something happening. Freshman year, I didn't even say that, but I had like 2 touchdowns my freshman year of college.
Okay.
I was a true freshman, but I wasn't playing much, but I was making a couple plays. Like had finished like 250 yards, 2 tugs. Like some icy tugs. Not no little, just wide open. Like one of them, they threw me in the game at the end. It was against Western Oregon.
We'll take it.
I was juking dudes, bro, but I'm a young bull. I hit dude, boom, boom, boom. I like hit the same cut 3 times. It's crazy. But so I'm like scratching the surface. So in the league, but see how the pattern is like happening in my life. So
you like testing it. You're like, I could do this.
It's happening.
I can do this again.
Oh, come on, kid.
I'm here.
I'm here now. So what am I gonna do? Like, and so that game, the Chiefs game, I remember I scored a touchdown. We was down, and then I scored a 2-point to tie it.
Okay.
It was a crazy game, bro. And that's when it's kind of like the same pattern. Like, okay, I got something, bro. I can do this, bro. So. That was kind of how like it started, and so I had a great preseason. And I made the team, bro. That was a shocker. So
was you shocked, or was other people shocked?
Boy, I was shocked. No, gang. So a little story about that. I was still shocked. I was so caught up in it, bro. It kind of goes against what I just said earlier. Of like I was thinking about it big at this point.
Okay.
And so like the lights was on, like, and I'm like. I'm trying to wake up from a dream, but I'm in it though.
Right. No Each week, like people getting cut, and you're like, I'm still here.
Gang,
Right. Okay.
So I'm in it. So I'm the number 2 receiver, like not number 2, but I'm like backing up the Z. So Pierre Garçon is the Z.
Oh yeah.
I'm the second string, bro. Okay. Like I'm not going in the. I'm going in the game.
Right.
So I'm like, I need to start like focusing on what to do and stuff. I'm still like this. Oh, I'm here. I'm still looking around like
they're like. Go.
Like we playing, bro. And so it's a crazy thing. So the first game we played the Panthers, I think. I'm rotating because Pierre's older. So he running a go ball. He's going straight to the side.
That boy nice.
He was nice, bro.
Yeah.
So, but he was at his back end. So he was in like year 11, 12. Okay. So he kind of.
You got time. See, 9. That was 12.
I got time. Let me stop talking like that, huh? Look, I'll be looking at it too, like, what time we getting out of here? But he just was in that space, so it was a great opportunity for me. And I'm going in the game. I'm doing all right. I wasn't catching no passes, but then that's how I knew I was looking at it too big. The next game, I missed a meeting, bro. I was in the weight room though. I read the schedule wrong, bro. Never forget. Read the schedule wrong.
Okay.
We was then install, and I'm thinking we going to the weight room. So I wasn't like I was at home.
Right.
Like I was in the building, but it was just how it looked. So Kyle Shanahan, I walk in the meeting. I'm like, I'm just, I was in the wrong space. He hot. He didn't say nothing though when I walked in. He just let me sit down. Then he called me in the office. I don't know who you think you are. I really are not supposed to be on the team.
Right.
So he probably waiting on me to mess up, bro. And he like, yeah, you ain't playing next game. I'm like, what that mean? Like, all right. I'm like, dang, all right, sick. Boy, it turned to 7 games.
What?
7 games I was inactive. But what was dope about it?
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's a whole.
But this was once the season started.
Yeah, this was 53 was set.
Yeah,
season's going.
But that's like a lot.
It's heavy, bro.
That's a lot.
And so even like that, I had to like look at it a certain way and like, okay, is this gonna make or break me? Like, there's another like time in life, bro. And so what I knew though, he didn't put me on practice squad, so he could have easily cut me too.
Right.
Cut me, put me on practice squad. So that's how I knew I was in the right space of like the talent and who I was. So because if he would put me on practice squad, somebody might have claimed me or something like.
Right.
So I had them in a dilemma already, but it turned into 7 games. But my mindset was when I was going with the look team. So like basically I was going with practice squad, but I was on a team, so which was dope. And I'm cooking, bro. I'm cooking, and I ended up building my way back up. Didn't get back out there till week 8, but that was OD. But I went a little ahead, but just
no, it's good. So
OP, bro.
So that we're talking about all that. Now you want to talk about the entrepreneurial side. I want to talk about some money too. You came into some money.
Yep.
Right? Because you was just like having fun, chilling in school. It's not like you was running a business at the time or anything. Nope. So now you're just coming on influx of cash. And we see this happen with a lot of athletes. We see this happen with a lot of, what's it called? Lottery winners.
Yep.
People like that. They get it, they lose it. All the classic stuff that we've heard over the years. Woo. So how did you navigate with that that first year? And then, you know, obviously leading into the next few years from that.
Great question, bro. I was terrible. Like, I was terrible, bro. No financial literacy, bro. It's a real thing, bro. And so being thrown into it, you know, family dynamic and just taking care of others and trying to, you know, bring everybody along, bro. It's just heavy. So being undrafted, I didn't have like the money people thought. Like, it looked good. The NFL is associated with money. Even the kids at the camp, they're like, "You rich? I could be broke, bro. You don't, really don't know." But you don't. He don't know because it's just associated with the NFL. So I was kind of living in that actually, like spending all my money, you know, moving fast, bro. No money management, no advisor, bro. I was just like, oh, well, the money going in the account, just live how you usually live. You just spend it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, use it, bro.
It'll come back.
But instead of like what you saying, like how you were being strategic and like, okay, take this money, put it in some investment funds, do the right things, make the right moves so that, you know, when I get to year 7, you know, I can leverage that money or do different things. But I just was moving fast, bro. Like, it was kind of like I had the same. It's funny, but I'll talk about the pattern. So high school, I really wanted to party. I wanted to have the lifestyle of. So when I got to college, like I had the freedom, didn't have the funds, but I started to party, bro. So like the pattern's kind of setting. I was like into the lifestyle. And so getting to the league, now I got money. So now I got money. I got the freedom.
Right.
I got the access. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm caught up in it, bro. And that's just how I was moving. So the money, as fast as the money was coming, the fastest it was going.
What was your, what was the first like big purchases?
My first check, game check was $17,000.
Okay.
First check was $6,000. So
he's like, oh, I got a bag.
Rags, boy, give me the rags. But that's nothing though.
Right.
Not to offend nobody, that's a lot, but that's nothing to what you
it can go very fast.
And what people think, you know what I'm saying? People probably think I'm getting $500,000 check when I'm undrafted, bro. I'm the bottom of the barrel. The triangle right now. Yeah, so that was crazy. So my first purchase though, I bought a freaking C60. No, I think it was a C63 AMG. It's like a little coupe, 2-door coupe. Okay. I should not have bought it, bro.
Like, I need a whip.
Okay. Made the team acting a fool, bro. Okay. My big bro Trent Brown, he like, what you doing, bro? You stupid. Had my mom connect to the accounts, doing stupid stuff. Right. Love my mom. She know, you know I love you, mom. But I had to gear off the accounts, bro, because I just thought it was this way to do things. And it just, I have to lead it for my family and like everybody. So that was my first purchase. So I was spending that cheese, bro, quick.
Sorry to interrupt the podcast, but I had a quick question. Are you guys interested in taking your shoe game to another level, but you just don't know where to start? I built a full program just for somebody like you, the 6-Figure Sneakerhead. It's an 8-week program that takes you through all the steps that you need to know. We have a full community where you can engage with everybody else that's going through the same program as you, have monthly live meetups where you can connect with me and other members on the inside, and we set goals for each other and hold each other accountable. Also, we give away a free pair of shoes every single month with different challenges. If this is something that's for you, or you're looking to take your game to the next level, or even flip your sneakers to turn that into real estate, this is the place where you need to be. I can help you with finding loans and remodeling properties and getting yourself on the right path to become a millionaire if that's something that you desire. If this sounds like something for you, hit the link down below in the description and get signed up today. This is more than just sneakers. I want to see people grow and succeed in all aspects of life. Let's get back to the podcast.
I didn't know nothing else. I didn't know how to invest. I didn't know how to do nothing. So when you say how you work, bro, that's different. I can only imagine if you would have been in there. Bro. You might would have turned that in. That 17 will turn to 85 in 2 years.
Yeah.
Man, so it's a scary thing. This happening, bro. So what you saying, the stereotype of NFL players losing their money and, going broke, like now where I'm at, like I want to, be an entrepreneur. Like football's a part of my entrepreneurship, bro. But shifting that mindset has been different for me. But that's another conversation. But getting into the league and having it happen so fast, it was going up just as fast, bro.
So again,
not cool.
You had to hit a point where you're like, I got to make a change.
Come on,
this happened before. I know how to make my change. I got to do it. So what made you get to that final straw that broke the camel's back that said, I got to make this change and I'm going to do whatever it takes?
That's a great question. So I'm trying to think, because I had the same pattern. Like my first year doing the same thing, second year spending fast, and you have nothing to really show for it, bro.
Because you did, what was it, 4 years?
4 years in San Fran.
So you was on that first initial contract?
Yeah, so my first initial contract was 3 years for $1.6 million, which is nothing. I'm making
yeah.
That's nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Some dudes making, what I'm getting out is great. This is a crazy difference, but I built up to it. But so just thinking about that and where I've come from, and it was all God too. He didn't want to give me the money up front.
Right. You definitely wasn't ready for it.
Come on, bro.
You definitely wasn't ready for it.
At all. So he I'm going to build you up. I'm going to teach you how to make it. And so those first 3 years, so first year, like I said, moving fast. Second year, I'm saying it, but I ain't doing it.
Okay.
So what you asking, I'm saying that I got to change. But when it's coming in, I'm like, woo, we back up. Just do it again. Like,
where we going next?
And you know my lifestyle, bro. Yeah. You've seen it, bro. You've seen the whole journey. So, some people may not know on here, bro. So if y'all do your research on me, go to my YouTube channel. Go for the first few videos.
Stay away from those.
This guy has helped me, bro, a lot on the YouTube journey. I was just watching them, bro, and reminiscing, bro. It's crazy. So what we talking about is it's hitting me right now of the changes. And so third year, same thing. I'm making, and you get more money. So I'm getting more money every year, really, because I'm undrafted. So the 1.6, I don't get it until none of it's guaranteed. So if I get cut my second year, I'm done.
Just walk with a few $100,000 and be out.
I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing. But fourth year, I ended up getting a tender. So it's like a fifth year option for a first rounder. But it's for the smaller level, undrafted guy. So they basically took my fourth year option. And it was 4.4. Okay. So I'm making.
You're ooh.
Bro.
What am I gonna do with this?
And so what you're asking, but when does you kill the dead horse or whatever? You know what I'm saying? You stop, and I'm like, okay, this is it, bro. I'm about to make more money. I'm about to do right. So I'm already. I don't really have any of that money my first 3 years. That's really gone. I probably.
So basically, you're I just spent 3 years in the league. I got a few material items. And nothing to show for it.
Nothing, exactly.
What the hell am I doing?
I'm telling you, bro.
Right.
Because I had no guidance. So, fourth year, get the tender. I'm thinking I'm getting a signing bonus. And ain't no signing bonus for the tender. You got to make the team. You got to make the team and make the money. And so I'm like, all right, let me grinding. And I get the money. And this is when I met Henry. So I changed with Henry. And this is where it starts to your question. I did a rundown, but Henry really put me on a path. He gave me the tools to like do things the right way. So when I got to 4.4, my first like 500 grand, I put it into the stock market. So it was my first time ever even, and I'm uncomfortable.
Right.
And I'm looking at it every day like,
right. And this was, what year was this?
This was my 4th year.
What year was that though?
That was 2020.
2020. So the stock market's like going wild. It's dropping. You're like, what's happening?
It's almost the perfect time.
But you almost got in at the perfect time.
Come on, bro. My stars lining up, bro. God looking out for me. So so being like that, spending all the money my first 3 years, and then my 4th year, doing that, like that was the biggest move for me to put that money away. Because that's can change my life by itself. 500, bro. If I move strategic with that, like it can be important. So going through, but I still had those tendencies though of like spending and want to do things. I got in a new apartment. Like the money is better though. The check looking way different.
Right.
The check probably like 90 a week. So I went from 17, through the first 3.
But also during that time, you guys were getting the money only during the season, and then it switched to throughout the whole year.
We was getting the bulks. So we was getting through 17, and then they changed it. I think they changed it in 21.
Yeah, because I think that was. I remember that was like a few years ago.
Yeah, bro, that was a dumb decision by us. But so basically, to answer your question, that was like that 4th year. I still had bad tendencies, but that's when it started to change. I started to see myself be better, but I was still bad. But then year five, I signed to the Patriots. I actually got paid, bro. We can get into that, but that's kind of when it shifted. My 4th year of like, okay, I'm about to move different. And then 5th year, I ended up finally buying a house over here. Bought a house. That's a great investment. And then got some properties and stuff like that. But we can get into that. But that's kind of when it shifted. Like 4 or 5. It started to hit me, bro. And
when you became a vet.
Exactly, bro. Started to like listen and hear stories,
and it's crazy because not a lot of people get the chance to become a vet.
Come on, bro.
For real.
What
1-2 years.
That's what they say the average career is.
Yeah, especially somebody in your position.
Hey, bro, I'm not supposed to be here, bro. And so I'm thankful for it. And I cherish it, bro. I really don't take it for granted, bro. Like the camp, bro, the kids and all that, bro. Like the babies are funny. They was crowded. You saw them, bro.
Oh my God.
I don't see the video. They crowded me, but it's power in it, bro. They want to be me, bro. So if I allow them to, be around me and like see me, touch me, hear me, bro, and it's different, bro. Like that touch itself for them really might lead them on the right path. So what you saying, bro? I'm not supposed to be here, man. So it's a blessing, bro. It's
nah, you're right where you're supposed to be.
Thanks, bro.
So that's all happening. You now start the foundation's rolling. You was doing stuff out in San Francisco. Yeah. You guys did some stuff during COVID, right? And then things rolled into when you got to New England. You started the camp here in Portland. This was the 3rd one this year.
This is the 3rd one.
So you got that going on. What else is going on with the foundation?
So we have been really working on it now. So when I first started it, my uncles are disabled. So they kind of like, they can't take care of themselves. They good, but so I kind of wanted to do something like autism and like special needs, bro, basically. So that's kind of how, because they were really inspiring to me because they used to watch us and hold it down, bro. Right. Mom Dukes. And they was cool, but they really couldn't. They like not mentally there. So they were like very like influential in my life. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to do something with that. And then as I've grown, like there's other things I want to reach. So I'm trying to mix it in. And so I think about myself. I had an opportunity in high school without kind of my story of like how I got put on the right path by Don Johnson, bro. And like that changed my life. Like him helping me take the right classes to get eligible, transferring schools, bro. Like if I never met him, bro, I don't get that opportunity. So I'm trying to help underprivileged youth in like high school, like really high school, to like maximize their potential,
especially in our area.
Exactly, bro.
Because like all them camps was always in the suburbs when we was going to the camps.
I'm telling you,
when we was
bro.
Younger.
So at Jeff, you see what I'm. So like,
I never went to no Jefferson camp.
I'm telling you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a Grant camp, but like
in the hood,
it was just some of the Grant players. I remember that, but there wasn't nothing like that though.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro, and that's where it's awesome. So I'm starting to learn, and then I'm very connected to foster care. So, faith, family, football is definitely like the foundation of my foundation. But then foster care, I grew up around a lot of foster children. My grandparents, they have foster kids, aunts, my aunt and uncle, they had a foster home. Drew, my brother's doing foster care now. And we've changed some kids' lives, bro. Like, we really impacted them of just being ourselves, not trying, just, you part of the family now. So you get fed the same, you get talked to the same, you get treated the same. We don't look at you as a money sign. They making us money, don't get it wrong. It's always about the chicken.
Right.
But when you really treat somebody and you focus on them, I think that's what a foundation is all about, making impact. So I'm trying to mix special ed, helping underprivileged youth and then foster care. So that's kind of what's all been connected to me. So then, filter it out. So it's been working, man. Shout out Mark Chan, my guy, man. He's been helping me crazy, bro. So, but I'm trying to make real impact. Like, the camp is cool, but camp does a little bit. I'm trying to really do something that can impact or just be consistent in it. And that's where it's been going.
3 years in a row, man.
I'm telling you, bro, that's good.
Bro.
I had the shirt on. I took it off, but I should have kept it on. That would have been funny. I had a signature.
Bro, I finally got a shirt this year.
You
I ain't got one before. Every time I come, it'd be like out, missing size. Everybody got them.
I had a crazy bunch extra.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta make sure I give me a shirt.
We had 200 people on the wait list. So that's why, and I appreciate everybody in Portland, everybody that came out, man. And if you couldn't get into camp, I apologize. It's, that's how I know I'm making impact. And like our reach, bro, even your reach and like what you built, bro, your social media presence, bro, like that's the world we living in. I was just looking at your Snapchat, bro. I didn't know you had 200,000 followers. I'm like, dang, bro. So you just so many platforms and it's just admiring to see, bro. So like seeing 200 people on my wait list, I'm just like, dang, bro, like we're different, bro. Like 200 people couldn't even get in. So I'm gonna have to do a 2-day camp.
Right.
That's like where I'm headed. So just stuff like that. But that's where it's been going, man. And it's been a blessing. But now I'm more organized because what you talking about.
Building a team out.
Yeah. Like what you talking about my life and what we talking about, like just doing things fast. Like I've never learned how to do a foundation. So I got to teach myself. I got to teach myself how to put the money in the right place and track it, bro. Like do the right things, bro. Because if it's not done right, it can just fall. So I'm building a foundation right, getting the right team, getting the finances in the right space, opening accounts. When people donate, I can track it and maybe even do stuff for people like that. They get something, like really pouring into it and like building it up, man, has been better. So now, because I've been, like you said, I've been having it for 5 years, but I ain't really done nothing.
Right.
So I don't want to be that guy.
But I mean, it takes time too. Like I had Joey Harrington on here before, and we talked about it with his foundation. The same thing when he started, they were just doing a bunch of random things until they figured it out, and then they got to the point because he started when he first got to the league, and then they got to the point where it took some years, and then he finally found like what it was, and then from there it was like boom. Now he's got the scholarships and all the stuff that's going on. He's got kids from different years and different classes from 10+ years now and all this stuff. So. It takes time.
That, bro.
It takes time.
No doubt.
I mean, I'm in the process of starting mine still. Yeah, and I'm like still trying to figure out the whole angle and everything with me and my wife and where we want to target. And we come from 2 different lifestyles, and the people that we want to impact is like, do we have 2 separate things? Do we have different chapters of it? How do we want to do it? Like, so we're just trying to figure it out too.
And that's what.
And it's like, as long as you're helping people along the way, at the end of the day, that's cool.
That's the key,
what I'm saying,
bro. And
then we'll figure it out.
Bringing your wife into it, that's awesome. My wife too, like. I want to, allow her to what you're saying, like have her, whatever she wants to pour into it too. That's very important, bro, because, they are different. They were raised different. They're women.
Right.
And so they can reach a whole different world, bro. Yeah, we probably can. So that's a great point, bro.
And it's just hearing from different women and young girls and their stories and, even women now that from their childhood and the things that they didn't have or the education or whatever the struggles they went through. And it's like, damn, bro, like it's so wild to think
much, bro,
of all the stuff and how we can put the resources together to try to help these people.
And that's where I always have, that's a great point. Like that's where I'd be like not trying to do too much. So what I just broke down, like the 3 that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm at that point of it to where like, okay, it's making sense. And even how I just articulated it, it makes sense. Like, because if I can't articulate it, then it's not really genuine.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, you all over the place. But like, if you hear me say that, you like, all right, I see where you're going. It's connected to you. It's it's a part of me. So how do I like give back in those areas? So it's been fun, bro. It's tough. It's like business, bro. It's business. And like, that's what I've been teaching myself, like retail, the clothing brand.
Right.
But my head been spinning. I don't know anything.
Okay, so
I'm like a puppy in the game.
So we'll go back to that. This is now the period of life. This is what, 2021? You're 2022 when you went to the Patriots?
Yeah, 21 when I went to the Patriots.
So you go to the Patriots. What was your... Wait, so that was a previous contract with the 49ers. So then you got a new contract with the Patriots.
Yeah.
So what was the contract? How'd you do it? Yeah. And then what opened up from there?
That's a great question too, man. So when I went to the Patriots, I didn't think I was gonna get paid, first of all. So that was even like a shocker. It was almost like the combine. I didn't know I was gonna get invited to the combine. But Bill called me, man. Niners lowballed me. I think they offered me like 12 million for like 3 years, which is great. That's great, bro.
Because you're like, that's like triple what I had. So like, I'm still cool.
We're going up. We're climbing the food chain.
Yep.
And so it's lit. But Bill called. He said Bill called and like, yeah, we got 22.5, 3 years. Like, oh, yeah, we gonna do it. That was my best offer. So I'm like, we gone. And I wanted to kind of leave San Fran because Shanahan, he saw me in like a different kind of view, like third down guy, where I was at that time.
Oh, you went to the Super Bowl too. We forgot about that.
Yeah, third year.
Forgot about that.
Oh my gosh.
Give me a quick blip of the Super Bowl. Bro, you was the best player in the Super Bowl.
I was, bro. I should have been MVP. I was a lead receiver, bro. I had 42 yards. That's a lot, though. In the league, it really be a lot. Like, it ain't easy to get the football. You want me to give you a little rundown of that?
Yeah, quick rundown. I forgot about that.
Crazy experience, bro. Third year, we're cold, though. Like, first 2 years in San Fran, rebuild. But Shanahan and Lynch, bro, they had it figured out. So third year, we went all the way. I played with Emmanuel Sanders, Deebo Samuel, and we was like the big three, bro. Like, I found that role. That's what was awesome about my career. Like, I found that role, that third down role. Okay. And that'd be vital for anybody's career. If you can find where you fit in the puzzle piece, bro. Yep. And, you know, a puzzle is hard, bro. Yeah. So it's you ain't going to sit. If you're doing a 500 piece puzzle, it's hard to, like, figure out. So you got to really, like, be strategic of how you're moving. And I did it, bro. I don't know how I did it, but I remember I was going on third down, catching the ball, and we was on a run. We started 10-0, bro. 10-0. We cooking, bro. Yeah. And I'm making impact. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting first down.
I thought y'all was going to win that Super Bowl.
Me too, bro. So, yeah. So, we get all the way there. We beat everybody. We had the first round bye, which was a blessing. We beat the Seahawks, bro, on a
which last was tackle.
Crazy. Greenlaw. Bow. Smacked them. Stopped them on the 1 yard line. We had the first seed, and we had a bye week. But we freaking played in Miami, bro. Super Bowl in Miami, which is no good for anybody. I remember Emmanuel Sanders, bro. He got me and Deebo. We had Lambos for the weekend. I mean, for the week. So we there for a week. You know, Super Bowl is a whole week experience. So we going dumb, bro. We partying. Like, we ain't locked in, bro. We finna lose, bro. We partying. It's the biggest game of our life. But it was the environment. I mean, it's how it happens all the time. So, you know, the Chiefs was probably partying too. But playing in that game was just an experience in itself, bro. Like, and what you said, that little story. Shanahan. So, you know, we have a meeting Saturday night before the game. Sunday we play. Saturday we have a last minute meeting. And Shanahan, you know, he knows the Chiefs. Like, he's the OC. He knows the defense. He knows what he's about to call. So he's cooking as he's watching through the week. That's how OCs are. They starting to put it together. Like, I'm finna call this. I'm finna call this on second. It's gonna be, you know, they cooking it up. So I'm no cap, bro. So he's up there. He like the way this look like it's gonna play out. He like, Bourne, you might be the MVP. I said, bro, I'm looking around. I'm in the back. I'm in the back of me. I'm like, hey, bro, did he just say that? No, like nobody like me. I'm like, oh shoot. But it did make sense though of how he was evaluating, like how they play man, how they do certain things, and the position he puts me in. Because he puts me in position to be successful. So like if I'm running like a choice route, I can break in or out. Yeah. He know like, see when they call third. So he's saying, I'm like, oh shoot. So we get to the game. So I was the leading receiver, like you said, bro. Leading receiver had like 42 yards. And it was just little stuff. It was just like making plays, but the game just went so left. Like Jimmy was kind of struggling, bro. And so, but if the game would have played out how it was supposed to, bro, I would probably would have no cap, bro. Like,
you'd have been like, kiss the rings.
I'm him MVP of the Super Bowl. Like like I really had that chance because Kittle, bro, they was playing Kittle a different way. Like they schemed it up, and I'm the odd man out. So I'm not really. They don't scheme for me.
Right.
Like they just, third down. All right, KB guy, he might come in the game. Watch him.
Right.
But don't.
You don't gotta worry about him like that. Yeah.
Kittle, scheme him.
Yeah.
Debo, scheme him. Emmanuel Sanders. So the last nigga left is me. I'm like, yes, I'm hiding. And so we ended up losing, man. It was a heartbreak, bro. Heartbreak, like crazy. Bro. I was crying, man. But to even go, was just one of one in itself, because a lot of guys don't even go to playoffs. They be saying it all the time. And so
to not go to the playoffs and be in the league, especially for multiple years, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you. Like, that's crazy.
And so I got an NFC championship ring. It's really the loser ring. It's at the house, but it's still dope. It's still sentimental, man, because to win on a certain side of the conference, it's crazy, bro, because it's not easy to do, man. And I had some real impact, bro. So that was big for my career. And that was a big part of like why I got paid too. So what we was kind of talking about too. So
they looked back on that and leveraged it and said, hey, we know you got it in you.
He knows how to win.
We put this in him, put him in the right position.
He knows how to be on a winning team.
Yep.
He knows how to play his role. So all that stuff is important, bro, for like Bill. And Bill.
Yeah.
He wanted a person that been there before.
Right.
Understand, because Bill been there plenty.
Right.
So he's trying to build that environment of people that understand, because it's not always about talent, bro.
Yo, contract you thought just tripled, but then that doubled, by the way. So now you're like, bro, I done leveled up again.
Yeah.
How do you make that next move when you come across that next big influx of cash? Oh, wait, no, I asked you that, kind of.
No, you did. But you asked me into like the 4.4 because I made.
Yeah.
So that was really a contract in itself. So like a 1 year deal.
Okay, yeah. So what did you do on the next play?
Yeah. So the next play, man, that 22 is crazy. So this is my first time getting a signing bonus.
Okay.
So
first signing bonus.
First signing bonus ever experienced, because my rookie year, my signing bonus was like 5,000.
Right.
Easy. And then, like I said, the tender, I don't get no signing bonus, so I had to make the team. But this is like when I signed the pay money in the bank.
Right.
And so they break it up in like 3 parts. But it was crazy. So I had my house already. I think I had the house. I don't remember, bro. I think 2020 I bought the house. So I think I bought the house with the 4.4, that money. I believe. Because I've been having it for 5 years.
You had the house.
Because I got the video.
You had that house before you went to New England.
I did. It was
did.
I think it was that off season.
Yeah, you did. Because I remember Debo came out here.
Debo pulled
and
up.
we was training.
Yeah, we was going crazy. Yep. So I think it was that off season.
That 1 year before.
Yeah, yeah. So it was that. Yeah. So we finished the 2020. Then I was in that contract. I think. I don't even know.
Close.
But yeah, it was in that time frame. So. That money though, bro, is so back to Henry, man, and he influenced me heavy, bro, about real estate and like it invests. I told you he already made me put the money in the stock, so now I got money working for me already that I don't. Now I'm in a space where I don't look at the money no more. I'm growing. I know I can earn more, so focusing myself over here and stuff like that. And I think I bought my first investment property here in Portland, bro, in my neighborhood that we grew up in, and that was just a blessing in itself. So that was kind of the plan. So now at this point, this is my plan. So what am I gonna do with the money every year? It's like the plan now, which is dope. Because when I first, like I'm saying, my first years, I'm like, hey, we just spending it, bro. That's what we're supposed to do. Like, but that's just going back to where I started. I'm just starting over. So investing in that property was like, it was almost like taking a drug, bro. Like I got the bug now,
bro. It's so addictive,
and you know, bro.
Like just looking at properties and going there, and then when you get that deal to go through, and you're about to make some money, and then you're like, I could just keep doing this.
It's nothing like it, bro.
Like over and over, as much as I can. It's like whatever I can give to this, I can just keep doing it.
No, I'm telling you, like I got bit by the bug, so I'm like itching to get more and more, and like it's a blessing though. Like that's how I'm supposed to be moving. I've been supposed to be moving like that. So that was like a milestone, bro. Like that never was supposed to happen. So for that to happen was important. And so now, like you said, now I'm really in the middle of the food chain. So I started at the bottom of the food chain, climbed up maybe like 2 levels, but now I'm really making like 5.5 a year, six a year, divided by that number. And so that's everybody don't get that, bro.
Right,
Everybody don't experience that. Like, it's really different. So the 4.4 was a lot, but then you still chop it in half. So you still only touch like 2 point,
right,
1.9, which is still a lot. Don't get me wrong. But then when you touching that 6, you touching 3 point.
Right.
You up there now.
It's different.
So yeah, it's hitting. Them taxes hitting, but it's still hitting, and you can make power moves. So as I started to get in that mindset, bro, that property was life changing, bro. And this is to like even
that was a complex though, right?
Yeah, 12 unit.
Yeah.
The 12 unit, that was my first one. So to even put the stamp on it, remember I told you my first check was 17 grand, bro. And my first rent roll check was 16.5, bro.
Damn.
And my life changed.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
16.5. I still had to, so I owe on the building, so I had to pay back. I'm only pocketing like 7 grand a month, but
the fact that
the net,
because eventually,
because
with the equity and all the other stuff,
bro. But it hit me like dead in my face. I said, I've been dumb this long. I've been this long, bro.
And it's so crazy because when you really look at that, it's only like a 4-year window.
It's facts, bro.
Like, it really wasn't that far apart if you think about it.
No, it's not, bro.
4.5 years, 4 years, 3.5 years, whatever that was. We'll just say a 4-year window. But look how much can change in that 4-year window.
Come on, bro.
And then the growth and the exponential, and then this, and it's like you wasn't even really fully making plays like that.
I really wasn't.
To that point. You know what I'm saying?
telling you, bro.
And obviously, yes, everything is relative. Somebody could listen to this and say, hey, yes, you got whatever millions of dollars a year and all that stuff. But it's all essentially the same concept. You can do this at a lower level, and people do it at a way bigger level than you.
It's a whole...
We know people that's doing it at a way bigger level.
Oh my
you know what I'm saying?
Gosh, yeah.
But it is what it is. And it's like, if we can figure out where we're at, how we fit in, and what we can make do with what we got, then let's just keep pushing forward and making that happen.
And that's why I respect you, bro, and like how you moving, bro. I be seeing you, and you like,
I be trying.
You hands on with it too, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to like learn too, like in it. Like JQ, bro, he that boy.
That's my guy.
JQ, that boy, and like, and that's what I'm learning from him is like staying close to him. And like Henry been on me about like just connecting with him and like just soaking the game. You know,
man, we should go get dinner before you leave too. I was just saying that we need to go. You should pull up with us. He ain't been with us yet.
That's a great idea. So he's been a big part of like the growth and the understanding. Like, he'll explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. I'll be like, hey, bro, thank you.
Yeah, no, he's great at it.
He really is, bro. Like, and so shout out Henry, man. Shout out JQ, bro. Like, and even keeping it in the hood is just even dope. Like how it's all connected, bro. And like, the lanes are found in like, and that's why it's important. But so that was a big milestone, bro. And like I'm saying, shout out, how many cribs you got?
4. And I'm looking to get my first apartment complex. So, yeah,
this house
working
crazy
on
right
that.
Here, y'all. I was in the elevator in this house, bro.
Shut your ass.
I was like, what the hell? What the hell, boy? No, that was crazy though. Nah, that's fire though. I like what you saying. Like, see how it's like we can say I'm on another level than you, but it's really not different. You just you structured it.
And to me, it's all the same concept.
It is, bro. So people really will say what you said. Well, you just making millions, but you didn't have millions.
No,
and you put yourself in position though.
Right.
And over time, like you've been doing it so long.
That's why I said you all know me all the time. I'm gonna hold my own so I can kick it with the homies in the league, and I don't need to worry about them paying for shit.
And then
I'm gonna make league money even if I don't go to the league.
Bro, there's nothing.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Nah,
that's always been my thing.
You want to
So I'm like, I want to learn the ins and outs and how everything work with, contracts and structure and everything. Because again, me understanding that is the same concept of me learning how to leverage other aspects of life or other deals that I'm working on and how you guys structure your deals and everything. There's so many parallels to all this stuff. Facts. Just like I parallel sneakers to homes.
Just about to bring that in.
You clean up a pair of shoes and you sell them for more. You flip a house and you sell it for more. There's a lot of very similar parallels to all this stuff. Business is business at the end of the day in my eyes.
Oh my
People
gosh,
can
bro.
knock it or hate on it or whatever words they like to use. But again, them is the same people that's not getting nothing, not going nowhere, and not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear it. And it's like, we trying to get somewhere. We're trying to learn. We're trying to help each other out. We're trying to learn from each other's experiences and take our little nuggets and see how things worked out and how it played out and how you learn from that lesson and I can apply from your mistake and do all those things. Like, that's the only way we're going to be able to grow and get to where we want to be.
And when I think about you, bro, and the YouTube, I remember you telling me you need to start a YouTube channel. You owe me. you was telling me, and I didn't listen to you for like 3 years, I think. Or you've been telling me for a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, you know, I don't know. But you know, you popped it off for me, bro. And it's really an interest I have now. And so like just talking on the podcast, like we natural.
Yep.
Like we ain't in here forcing it.
Right.
Because you've helped me get behind the camera and like, because at first you remember, I'm like, you like, hey bro, you gotta move like this.
I remember I used to be like, okay, just say this.
You used to have to structure me like,
hey,
hey,
just
bro,
say this right here and then
don't
you're good.
Force it. Yeah, you can like just be like yourself. And it's a hard thing, but it's learning, it's being uncomfortable. And so I would just, as you was like talking about, you know, the houses you have and the assets you have and different things working for you while you focus on your kicks, bro.
Right.
People don't understand that. So same in my position, playing football, you know, doing the investments. But like, I love making music, bro. I love doing the brand. I love doing YouTube.
You gonna tell the people?
Go ahead. Oh yeah. Hey, we signed a record label deal, man. Shout out Empire, bro. Let's go, bro. And see, but well, that's even adds to the point, bro. Look what opportunity I created for myself. Mm-hmm. Just going in the studio, messing around. Mm-hmm. Quan helped me start rapping, so shout out Quan. But like now I'm gospel rapping and like, you know, really doing something with purpose. Mm-hmm. And like that, it created that lane, bro. Mm-hmm. Like if I never would have stepped my foot in that studio, if I never would have listened to you making YouTube, if I never would have tried to make a clothing brand, like I don't, because this might pop too. I mean, it may be making, you've been talking to me about merch. So you've been on that. Yep. You helped me connected to the YouTube, like all those little things. But that came to mind when you talk about, you know, the things you've built off the field so that you can, like you're saying, eat with the homies. But what came to my mind when you said that is just how you focus on your videos. You got time to do it. You got freedom. You ain't on no tight. You can take 5 hours to make your YouTube video because you don't got to go nowhere. Yep. You wifey on the same page as. Yep. And that life like that, bro, is just, it's different, bro. It's different. People, like you saying, people don't be wanting to hear it, bro. They just love to make that excuse.
Right, bro. It's so tough too. And then you hear that must be nice. And I'm like, yeah, it is nice. I worked hard for this.
No, like, hard, bro.
Is it not supposed to be nice? Like, what do you mean? I'm so confused.
My dad has really helped me with that too. Like, of appreciating, you know, what I'm doing. I've helped my family a lot, bro, and I love them. And that's a whole nother conversation, but just had to make adjustments, bro, for my fam and like tough decisions, tough conversations. But it's for the grand scheme, bro. Mm-hmm. And I know it's all gonna come back together. Right. But sometimes I gotta move. What you were saying, how you was moving to college, strategic and very on point to like have it work. Cause if anything alter me, bro, like I just went through that knee injury, bro. Like,
oh yeah, so talk about that real quick.
The whole journey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything shut down.
I tore my ACL meniscus sophomore year of high school. You didn't play sophomore year of high school. I didn't play sophomore year of high school. I tore my ACL though. That's crazy. So yeah, I tore my ACL meniscus. Did it early, got it out the way.
How'd it happen?
But bro, literally open field cut, wide open, shit popped right there. I'm like, this is crazy. Like I'm running for a touchdown. This makes no sense. Like what the hell? Out for the season. It hurts, bro.
I mean, the laugh, bro. But I know what you're saying though, cause like you experienced it. So
but everything went downhill for me. Like dang. I tore my ACL, and I thought my identity was football. So like I'm like I ain't got nothing. I'm not going to class. I'm not worried about none of this stuff. My grades started slipping. All my stuff went bad. Like I was tripping. I was just tricking it all off. And then junior year when I started getting back better, I was like, damn, I got to be eligible to play. I got to get my stuff back together. And I was like, I'm so far behind because I was messing up my sophomore year. And then I had to kind of do the same thing, get my stuff back in order. And then coming in the senior year, I was like, I got to step it up. I got to get better grades to try to get into schools.
You own it.
So I was kind of like similar, but it was a different scenario, but kind of caused the same type of issue along the way.
Crazy, bro. I forgot what you just asked me though.
Oh, you tore your ACL?
Oh yeah, ACL.
So what happened?
Yeah, bro. So 2023, I was having my best year, bro. Best year, man, of my like trajectory. I was at 460 yards, like 48 catches in 8 games. Almost had 50 catches in 8 games. I've never Mac was feeding me, bro. Right. He was feeding me. Brill O'Brien was feeding me. And week 8 in Miami, bro, nothing good happens in Miami. We lost the Super Bowl. I tore my ACL there. I had a bad epiphany in my testimony. There's a whole nother podcast in itself. But so I ran an out route, man, and Eli Apple, bro, he like jumped on my back. Like I caught the out route and then I turned right and then he jumped on me.
Oh, that weight just put enough on it.
And it like, bomb. And it didn't even like bend or nothing crazy. It just like you said, all the pressure, that thing went out, bro. And I was on the floor and it was just crazy. But when I was in the locker room, you know, I had the same energy though, bro. Like, I don't know. I just never doubted it. I didn't doubt it. I built up so much success too. And like the body of work was so strong. Like 8 years, bro. Like not getting hurt. And then to that point, I was just like, it's really just my turn.
Right. I'm like, it's bound to happen at this point.
It's bound to happen, bro. So it was just my turn, bro. And I took it on the chin though, bro. Like head up. And that mindset, it's kind of like back to the combine. I didn't let it bring me down. So what you saying, like it kind of went downhill, like not to say that's bad, but that's what be happening. It's hard, it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
So you just like, bro.
Cause I'm like 16,
you
trying to figure it out.
You
like,
still even learning yourself.
Yeah.
And so that's a whole different like point of life, bro. And like what you were saying, things hit at different points, bro.
Yep.
So mine was later in my career, which was a blessing for me. Cause if I would have did it my rookie year, I'm undrafted. Gang, I probably would have been in there like, Lord, please. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to operate in it better than like I probably would have when I was younger. So thinking like that, I was just in there laughing. My teammates coming in there joking with me, like, cause I was still joking. They was like, "You was still laughing, bro. You was dead injured." Like, I'm like, "Yeah, bro," cause I wasn't really tripping. But it was a really redefining time. Going through rehab and then coming back from injury, playing was tough, bro. I underestimated it, and but it changed me, bro, mentally. It gave me it tested who I was and stuff, bro, which is crazy.
I got a theory. I don't know what it is, but I got a theory. Cause I noticed, I feel like I see it happen all the time. Did you put on more weight before that season started? Did you get bigger?
Yeah.
And I feel like every time everybody come in that yoke season, you talk to me about that. I swear, I don't know what it is. When you be like, damn, they had a crazy offseason, they swole now, and then they go into the season and they hurt their knee. And I'm like, it's just a new body mass, new weight, more muscle, more power, more everything. And it happens. And I keep seeing it happen over and over and over again. Maybe I'm tripping.
No, you're not tripping.
Because remember when Odell was like swole and then he tore his shit the same season?
I'm telling you.
And I'm like, you start seeing these different players and I'm like, bro, I swear it's something has to do with it. I don't know. So with that, you've learned a lot along your rehab process.
Yeah.
How do you take care of your body to prevent that and maintain? Are you at a new higher weight and you're staying there? Or are you going down in weight? Like where you at right now?
It's a great question. So I'm at like 207 right now. I'll be playing at 205. But what you said, my body learned.
You gotta adapt to that new body, bro. It's crazy.
I'm telling you, bro. So my knee, because I was having knee pain. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Before I got hurt, my knee, like when I would jump, it would give out on me, like little things. Like I had to do like rehab or stepping up on a thing. And so it's funny that you saying that it gave out, bro. And I don't know, it was just a crazy time. But now where I'm at, like it's like my body knows, my knee knows.
Yeah, it's like I'm ready to bear this weight.
It knows the weight, it knows the weight, it knows the punch, the power in the cut, all those things, like my upper body, all those things are connected. So it's crazy, but where I'm at now is just better. Like coming back from everything, it does take 2 years, bro. Like it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you do all that gas and that self, delusion and like, be good. But when you get back out there, bro, and you around them people and them big dogs and D linemen,
shit fast,
boy. Bro, my knee, I'm like, man, I was trash, bro. But now where I'm at, it's like, cause 21, I had my best year. 22, I struggled, bro. And so it's kind of like, again, the pattern's happening again, gang, of like young, freshman year, not playing and stuff. You see, it's crazy, bro. I'm even just now seeing it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so wild when you start painting the picture and then like you look at it from farther out.
You can almost anticipate.
And you can like pick out these moments and be like, bro, this is the same shit, but now happening. And I have to, bro. I know, and I have the ability, and I have way more resources and this, that, the other. Like, I can do the best that I got right now, like I was then, but I could do way better than I did then.
Bro,
just
that's
take the same thing
on. Bro, so I'm even about to break it down. So freshman year of like who I was and like developing was crazy. And sophomore year, I didn't play. And then sophomore year in college, I was like, all right. And then like second year in the league, I'm all right.
7 games out.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
But like, it's matching, bro, and it's matching. So I'm kind of, but now like where I'm at, getting paid. And so you know how we go to high school, you go for 4 years. You go to college really for 4 years. So it's almost like the world know.
Yep.
The world know that
Four.
Look at 4 years, how I made so many changes, bro. Like, and so now this chapter, the 2021, I'm low key cooking though. So like that don't really match. But then the next 3 are like they mimic like my junior, like my 2022. I was trash, bro. Like just going through it, bro, and like mediocre, bro. And then my junior year, my 3rd year on like the new contract, like. I'm getting there. I'm starting to cook. It's changing. Yep. And then like my senior year was good in high school, so that don't really match. Like I got hurt like here, but I'm just thinking about like how it's a pattern, bro, and it's OD. But then I got hurt. So like I got hurt in 2023, and 2024 was just new. It was new. So this is year 5. So I'm kind of done with that 4th chapter. So this is like 5th year with the Patriots, bro. Yep. And like where I'm at now, I'm back at chapter 1, like of 2021 when I was cooking of like back then. So what you just said, bro, you really broke it down.
Yeah.
So now I know how to evaluate like my past and like what I did wrong, even all the way from then, bro.
Bro, it's crazy.
No, it's OD. You like, really low-key just opened my mind to it.
It's wild because like people is like, oh, you living in the past and this, that, the other, but like history, we hear the same stuff. History repeats itself, this, that, the other. And it's like, you can see so many different segments of people's lives, little blips and different stuff. And you can just take those little chapters or whatever you want to call them words. And bro, it's so crazy. Like, that's what I've learned. Just take that little thing. Like, just the same thing we heard. I feel like the way I found out about it before was like, you know how you'd be like, who's your favorite receivers?
Yep.
Take the parts of their game and then apply it to yours. So like, I feel like that's where I've learned it from so many different sectors. And I'm like, okay, who's my favorite entrepreneurs? Ooh. Who's my favorite this? Who's my favorite that? And then I just go through and say, oh, well, I like this part about them. Like that. Ooh, they do this fire. Those things are parallel to each other. I realize like, damn, all 5 of these people are successful with this underlying tone. Like, and then you start to realize all this stuff and you're like, it's very simple.
It is, bro. Oh my God.
It's really simple, but then we complicate it. We overthink about it. We compare ourselves. We do all these other things. And then it just like gets us off that track. And then like you said, like, all right, cool. Let me flush that real quick. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna go into this. I know what I got and I'm gonna keep it pushing. But like, that's something that's really hard for a lot of people to do, to see, to take out, to step outside of the box, outside of themselves and look at and apply that. Like, that's a lot for some people.
A lot, bro.
It ain't easy. I'm not saying
it's not at all. It's not at all. But you gotta try, bro. And that's where like people would just be falling short. So yeah, bro, that whole like time was just crazy. So you was asking about what was you asking about my knee? We was on my knee.
I don't know. We just been vibing.
We have.
So yeah, you got hurt. You feeling great. Sounds like you're about to come into another great season, huh? That's what it sounds like. Go Steelers, what?
Y'all boys got Aaron Wood.
I'll pull up to any one of his games and I'm still gonna be like,
DK.
Go Steelers.
Nah, he be locked in, bro. We ran into DK and Aaron throwing too.
That's funny.
We saw them first, bro. We knew it was happening too.
So okay,
solid though.
What's next with the social media side? Let's talk about that real quick because you've been on live stream a lot on TikTok. I feel like every time I get on TikTok, you're on live. You might be on live right now. I got
it back there. It's been dope though. It's been dope. So learning about just being an entrepreneur, bro, trying to like build a community, bro, has been dope. So I really been doing it for the clothing brand specifically, and like I did like 25 grand in like a month.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
but
good.
I don't know what I netted, but I didn't even care about that. Like, I just love to know that I can do it. That's what was important.
Yep.
That's what was the value in it for me.
Yep.
Like being on there consistently every day, even what you be talking on YouTube, like how you hit me with the 2 videos. I was like, ooh. But I don't need to doubt myself too. Like you see how quick I shut it down.
Yeah.
And so I need to like keep learning with that. But that all falls into like that consistency and like scaling when I'm able to. So like and I know you have that vision of it. Like I don't have. So when you say that, I kind of need to really like. I always consider it,
right?
But I'm like, is it gonna work? Can I do it? And that's why I gotta. And that's just me like going into my own space of like, okay, what can work, what can't be, and that's the challenge of. But with the TikTok live, I went for like a month straight. I actually got burnt out, bro. I got burnt out.
Bro, it's tough.
I got burnt.
How many hours were you doing a day?
Hour a day.
An hour a day.
Yeah. So,
but that's still a lot, bro.
Because
and you answer the same question a million times, bro.
That's where it gets repetitive, bro. And so I just got to learn how to get on there, maybe 3 times a week so I don't get burnt out. But
shit, that's better than me, boy.
But the result was cooking.
I don't be on live. I suck at that shit.
I don't know. I'm just like good at talking to myself, really. So that's really what I'm doing. Because what I be doing too is just take the comments and just go off of it. So if somebody really interests me, I'm taking it and I'm running off with it. Like if it's about the Lord, because a lot of stuff I be just talking about God and like how He's changed my life, and then mixing it to the brand, and then making people feel a part. So when people buy some, just gas them up and stuff like that, and it's been dope. But I've really been touching people, bro, and changing like their lives and stuff, bro. So I'm like, dang, I got some real purpose in it. So like, one dude told me a story. He was just like, me and my son was riding past a church, and he said my son asked me about God, and he said he thought about my brand. He thought about my brand, and he's told his son like, talking about God and stuff. And he was like, they gonna like try to follow God, you know what I'm saying, like the best they can and stuff. But that's just a little bit that's what I'm really doing it for too. So those little gimmicks, like little gems, like just make it that much better. But I got burnt out, gang. And, but to see the result was dope. So now I was doing it to push sales and make sales, and so I got that. But now I need to learn how to do it without being on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the challenge.
Make it more passive.
Yeah, more passive. So to where I'm not on there so much, but that was a journey, and I'm still gonna stay on it, bro. But I'm in a different time right now. You know what I'm saying? That
I think you should do fun, creative, like advertisements.
That'd be
like
lit.
Create an ad or recreate an ad and make it like a reel or a TikTok or something, like based around the merch, and like you just having fun, and you like align it with like old like commercials or something. I feel like you would have a lot of fun with it. It would make you be creative. It'll push you to challenge yourself. I think it'll definitely garner good views, have good conversions. I think it'll check a lot of boxes that could align with something that would make you happy at the end of the day.
Yeah,
because I always like try to tell people stuff that I'm like, I want you to be happy doing this. Like, not just be like, bro, I'm going to do these things. I'm like, let's just make this something that makes you happy. Whatever that aligns with, let's have fun with it. If it does great, it doesn't. If not, it's fine. But then you don't care about it as much because you're like, I have fun. I got to look back at them videos and be like, damn, we was having fun. We was doing this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you,
you're just
bro.
documenting the process.
Exactly, bro. So it's crazy, man. So even with the music, bro, like just in that space, bro, teaching myself, like I'll be producing it and like recording it myself, and it's just a part of the same thing. Like I'll be having fun. Like I actually enjoy the TikToks. It was just what you saying got repetitive. The brand be fun. Being creative is fun, bro. Like having my own thing, like wearing my own clothes, this stuff is fun. Like it's different, bro. Like it don't matter what nobody thinks. So that's all in the entrepreneurship. I be saying I went to the bank. Me and my wife was getting a car, and the lady, bro, she was on it. She trying to figure out like who I was and stuff. See, I'm an entrepreneur. She like she tried to get in the details because they can't call it. They can't call it. Then like what you do, we buying an expensive car. So she really like she like, nah, this ain't no Honda. Like, you buying something big.
Wait, what's in the car collection right now? What we got right now? Let's go through it real quick. Let's go through it real quick. What we got?
Too many cars. So my wife got her own car. I got wife's cars for her. So me, I got a 2014 Bentley, old car.
That was the first one.
That was the first. Yeah. That's the hood trophy, bro. Like I might not ever get rid of it, bro.
The coupe.
Yeah, the coupe.
Yeah.
I got a Hellcat Durango. I got.
You still got that?
Yeah, I still got.
That's
that.
out there.
That's actually kind of new too. So I had a GT, but it was just terrible, bro. I tried to soup it up. That thing sounded like a lawnmower. my teammates cooking me. I got the Maserati. I got a 2017 Maserati. The what's the name? The Hellcat is a 2025. Chill. I got a G63 AMG.
Okay.
I think that's a 23. And then wifey got the Rolls Royce Kelly.
Boy.
I never thought we would have a Rolls Royce, but she freaking fell in love with the car, bro. And I love my queen, bro. I'm trying to get her anything she wants, bro. That's my problem too. I'm a run the problem trying to take care of my queen, but I got her in a Chariot, so she really ride like a queen. And then we got a G-Wagon, and then
You like the G-Wagon?
that's it. I like the G-Wagon, bro.
Yeah.
She love it, but
Yeah.
it's too boxy for me. Like,
It's hard because that's like, I would take a G-Wagon over a Range Rover any day.
Yeah.
Those is like kind of like the two like
yeah, exactly. They
SUVs
similar.
that's like you gotta have one type thing.
Cause that Range Rover with that wide body height,
Yeah, they be looking clean, but I still be like, I can't deal with the range. I don't know. Part of me wants to get a G-Wagon. I'm thinking about it.
What I say?
I need to get
what you got in
a bigger
fleet?
car. Bro, I ain't got that many cars.
You got a nice fleet though.
I got 3 cars. That's it.
That's solid.
Chilling.
Corvette going crazy.
Yeah, I like the Corvette.
That Corvette.
That's all I
hard,
need
bro.
right now. But I need a bigger, like, some type of truck or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what I want.
I might get I've been looking at this Lamb. So the Maserati, bro, I look, you got to get rid of it, bro. It's just 77,000 miles. All the lights on right now. I got a ranch light. Well, I don't even know what a ranch is.
Oh, my
It's a wrench. I ain't never seen that. Check engine light.
Okay.
Then the tire, the little tire with the icon, like
Yeah.
like the exclamation point upside down. I'm like, bro, every light on. I don't know what I'm finna talk. I might call you when I leave here.
I'm going back to Tampa.
DJ, can you get me? So it's funny. So I've been looking at like a 2018. It's like I think it's a California Ferrari. It's a slight one. It ain't nothing crazy.
Oh, like the one from Bad Boys?
I think so, but it's like an everydayer, bro.
I think
I
that's
seen a
like,
lady driving out here.
I forgot the name of that one.
I was following her because I was admiring it.
I need that.
Cause it was know how I mean when you see something. I'm like, looked him up. I looked him up, boy. They not really taxing. They miss a lot, but they ain't taxing. So it ain't one of them $2 million Ferraris. It's just 120.
That's too much. Okay, so we got the fleet. Now let's talk about the houses real quick.
Ooh.
We need to make another video on your channel. Going through all the properties.
Talk about it, yep.
And then we might be able to do another one on mine. I was thinking about it when I was like, we could overlap the video so we could film it, and then I could do
real estate page.
your houses and your shoe collection at the same time, and we just put them all in the same video.
No, yeah, because you get
what I'm saying?
Yeah, they like them longer videos, bro.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. And then if I could piece it together. And then like go like to Florida and Boston and then like
crazy
put it all in the same video and then I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Crazy.
But okay, properties. Where we at? You renting in Boston still?
Renting in Boston.
Okay.
I should have bought
something in Florida.
Yeah, I bought a house,
in Florida.
Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
That's crazy.
And then everything's basically here.
Yeah, everything's here.
So what we looking like in Portland or Oregon?
So I got my house. I told you I bought my house 2020.
Okay.
And then I bought my first 12-unit property.
Mind you, it's been 4.5 years.
Crazy, bro. Sorry, excuse me,
2020 to now. And this is where the portfolio has grown to. Just think about it.
And I was watching a video, bro. Remember we was recording me, bro.
You didn't even have a house at the time.
No.
Yeah.
And I was saying it in the video.
Yep.
I was like, I was saying everything that I was going to do, which was fire, bro. Like, I really spoke it into existence, bro. OD. And so, I got the 12-unit property. Then I got another 12-unit property I just got probably about 2 years ago.
So that's 24
doors.
25, 26 so far, right there, off of those. The two houses, what's that? So 26 right there.
Yeah,
okay.
And then I got I bought my brothers a property. And I had to keep stuff under my name. And it's important, bro, because I got the paper trail. So the paper trail for me is important. So that's what I've learned too about like putting stuff in other people's name. Nothing against my family. It's important because it needs to be connected to me because I can make the power move. Because if it's all me, I can make this move for you because it's really for you.
Can make it even better later.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, because that's the key. So they got a duplex. It's a big duplex too. I bought Mom Dukes a house. Mom Dukes. That video is great too.
That video is still running up.
Still running up. No, you had me tripping, bro, when you said that to me.
I tell you, bro.
What was happening?
We got to do your room tour, too.
And that's back to just having the opportunity, bro. You put that opportunity out there, you never know when it's going to hit, bro. And I love living like that. And then I got a single family home in Oakland.
So that's 26, 27?
26. Yeah.
Not counting the other ones.
No, 26, 27. Then Tampa, Florida. Me and my wife.
Yeah.
It's my wife's
that's
house.
nice. So you getting something this year or next year?
So I outright own the second unit the 12 unit.
Oh, okay.
So it's pure gold.
So leveraging off of that or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy. So I'm gonna get the same building, not the same, but the same builders.
Yeah,
they got one right down the road.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at.
Yeah,
well, you can get it. Don't get me wrong. Beat me to the punch. Go ahead. I'll find another one.
I'm trying to lowball them niggas.
But I'm like trying to find something similar.
And JQ been helping me, and hand don't want me to move too fast. But
then we could take a picture standing next to our complexes next to each other, like.
No, that'd be lit. Cause there's the one next to it. I don't know. The one next to mine says for sale.
Because it was 3 of them, right?
Yeah, it's like 3 of them, bro.
Yeah.
So it's 2
but you got the best one though.
But JQ said they bleeding, so
you got the best one.
I do.
You did.
But they full though.
Yeah.
They turnkey ready, bro.
That's good.
And so that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna leverage that, and that's where now I'm tapping into the power I really have. Like I didn't really realize it at first,
bro. That's the best part about real estate too. Like
you
get in. And then once you start getting into that equity and that other leverage phase and have other stuff to go along with it, and then you start building up and you got cash flow and all these other assets and all the stuff that comes along with it, bro, you just see things start to unlock in your mind and like actually in real life. It's crazy, bro.
You unstoppable now.
Bro, it's like I could do anything. Like you really feel like, yeah, I know technically I can't, but like I could do anything.
But see that mindset is important, bro. And so I just took some leverage against my stock. So thinking about the stocks, I put that money in. I don't know how many years, 5 years ago.
Yep.
Bro, it's grown. Put more money in there over time, and I leveraged it, bro. And bro, them boys, them people drop once they drop $750,000 in my account tax free, and my signing bonuses be the same. So So it's even a pattern. It's the pattern.
Yep.
When I got the first check, the first rent roll, and it would match my freaking game check. And then I got the signing bonus. So my signing bonuses was around like $900,000. So they break them up though. So if I sign for like my signing bonus is $4 million or $3 million. They'll break it up throughout that year. So I'll get $1 million.
Like quarterly?
Yeah, quarterly. Exactly. Okay. So they'll break it up through the year. And so just what we talking about, I'm like, boy, I didn't even do no work, and they dropped $750. I gotta pay this alone, but we know how to do it.
But now you can go work with it and do something and build it, and put it right back, and do that again,
bro.
Yep.
And I did something stupid. I had to pay some debt and like cards, and I bought some cars and stuff. But that's the way to do it. I'm paying the cars cash, pay the bank back, like just moving different. Like you said, I unlocked it, gang.
Bro.
Because I couldn't see it at first. It was fuzzy to me. Like in my mind, just like, okay, how do this make sense? And then shout out Don, my advisor. He's helped me so much. And but seeing liquidating the money was just different, bro. So now, thinking about the buildings, what you say, I'm just looking at it like, what's the power move I'm gonna make now? So,
bro, and remember I said that before. I'm like, we're probably gonna watch this podcast now and be like, oh yeah, this happened, and then we're gonna watch it later and be like, that shit really happened. But I'm telling you, I truly believe with shout out my doubt, you can have $100 million real estate portfolio with no problem. I don't think that's an issue at all. No, I think it's very realistic, and just keep staying on track and do what you want to do. You can hit whatever goal you want. If you don't want $100 million, great, do whatever you want to do. But you also could do it. It's there. And that's what I'm saying. And you're getting to that point where it's gonna be and it's just gonna go up. It's gonna bubble.
And the net worth, bro, talking about net worth and what you have, when I think about my first few years, bro, it wasn't worth nothing.
Yep.
I had nothing.
4 years ago, 5 years ago. You're like, I just finally turned around and now look at this.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. And so the opportunity I have now, we kind of get into that too. I signed again with the Patriots, which is a freaking off of ACL again, whole nother story. But I'm on the brink of what you're saying, that. A different level, bro, of movement, bro, and I'm so I've been dealing with money for so long now, it's not about the money at all, bro.
Right.
The camp, bro, the kids, bro, that was so much worth. It was worth so much more than any millions, bro.
Right.
And people might think I'm crazy, but that's over. That phase of my life of like feeling the money and like, this feels so good. I got it.
It's
you know
it's like getting money is like you work so hard to get it, and then you get it, and then you're like,
it don't make you happy.
Okay, this don't make me happy, but at the same time, it definitely does make a lot of things easier.
It make life better.
It definitely makes life easier.
I'm telling you,
so I can go have fun in other ways, but it does eliminate a lot of stresses too.
Absolutely.
And there's like the mindset, like the scarcity mindset and other stuff. And people like, even if you have a lot of money or not, this, that, the other, like there's a lot of ways to look at it and how people live. For me, I'm always like the same way. I'm like, I'm at where I'm at. I got what I got. We're going to be somewhere bigger next year. So it's fine.
Bro.
So that's kind of how I've always looked at it. But yeah, you gotta, same thing with making videos. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you have fun. Do what's up. Because it ain't going to be worth none of it.
It's not.
You'll be sitting there, you're like, yeah, I got these cars, I got this house, I got this stuff, I got these shoes, I got whatever. And you just like, I'm not fulfilled, I'm not happy.
And you see how we giving people free game because that's what you do it for. You don't do it for the money, you do it for the freedom. You see it all the time. You see people talk about it all the time. And like that freedom of like what I'm talking about with your shoes, like sitting in this room, bro, looking at your shoes. This is what you've built. Like, this is your mind, bro, visually that I can sit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's powerful, bro. People don't get that. They don't even view it like that. They might come in here and just be like, why you got all these shoes? But see, I know the backstory. I understand what you've bought, what you've invested in, and like what these shoes mean, how they like. They take up your time, but it means something, bro.
Yeah, I could just like pull a shoe out and just tell so many stories and like everything that went with it.
They don't even get it. Even like my shirt. I look at my shirt and I know at this point in time what this meant when I created this and like what it means, bro. And that means more than any sale I can make in anything. So that freedom of, bro, is crazy, bro, that we've gotten to that point, and hopefully a lot of y'all experience it, bro, because it's crazy.
And that's why I want to make videos like this and have these conversations and obviously help myself think a different way and help myself learn stuff and help other people. And then obviously they can take stuff and take all this and hopefully, again, not be the victim mindset, but go to the other mindset.
Come on.
It's hard to get there, but we got to try to keep knocking on that door and open it up and say, think the other way, think the other way. You can do this, you can do this. Like, somebody's got it worse. Somebody's got, like, we've heard all this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we like, oh, I got it bad. It's like, everybody's got it bad. We're all going through something. We all got, I'm not saying that's not, like, we shouldn't care about that. But at the same time, like, we all going through something, bro.
And it's just like this is dope. You saying that, like, I'm sitting in this room. I'm the first podcast in this room. Let's go. So you telling me that, I was like, oh, this is tight. So it's almost, because I hit you, I'm like, hey, I don't know what came over me to like, I'm like, hey, bro, I'm gonna do the podcast right now. Like, but it was kind of destiny. You like the graduation, hey, man,
everything got switched up. Let's do it.
Bro. Like, and you been talking to me about it, so I'm like, I'm finna pull up, bro, because I was over here too. So it's just destined, bro. And like I said, bro, Meyer in the house and all that. It's crazy, bro. It's some crazy stuff, bro. So we lit, bro.
You know what, actually? I'm thinking about something else I've been talking to him about.
What?
I got to put him on the spot now.
Oh, shoot.
He's going to hate me.
No.
I need my game jersey, bro.
All right, no, I do. So you and Dom, I owe. Because I got Henry right.
I need my game jersey, bro.
No, I do. Especially this house cold, too.
You see all my helmets? You see all my stuff? I don't got a Patriots helmet yet.
Yeah, you do.
Do I? Oh, wait, no,
classic.
I got the old school one. Yeah.
The classic.
That's right, I do.
That's fire, though.
Yeah.
Them jerseys cold. All right, bro, I got you.
That
bro.
red jersey is clean.
Put me on the spot.
What's that, like 500?
Yeah,
it might be more.
No, I can get it I can get it, though. You want red, white, blue? All three. No.
The old school? The old school red one?
I can get you
that one. Go with that helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That might be the one. That's what he ain't got. I think he ain't got the red one.
It still goes Steelers, just so y'all know.
Chill. They gonna be solid.
Okay.
Bro.
You got anything else you want to cover? I got some rapid fire questions at the end for you, like I always do for everybody.
Nah, we kind of this. I'm excited about this video dropping.
It's having fun.
We gave some free game.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
No, we gave some game.
We're here for the people.
Y'all better listen too, man. Like we talking about, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You
like,
kind of had me tripping just how you even broke it down. Like we talking about the patterns and stuff. Oh,
bro, it's not just like
bro.
sports. It's not just business. It's not just money. It's not just people. Like it's all of it intertwined, bro. It's so crazy. There's so much that relates. Like it's wild, bro.
What you saying? Like,
it's really wild.
You living in the past. I hate people like that, bro. Like you get out of that mindset, bro. Like our experiences is everything.
Yeah, and it's tough too because like people have something like that was their peak in their past, and they live off of that, and that's what their identity is. And then like they forget you could have a new peak, you could have a new thing, you could have a new like you same thing. You're like, oh, I got this new check, I got this new identity, I made it to the league, this, that, the other. And you're like, I'm at the top of the world,
boy.
And then later you're like, that was like. I'm 3 times bigger than that now, and I'm doing this, and I got more of that, and this, that. And you're like, I got more than I did then. But then some people get stuck on that, and then they're just there. And they're living in it, and they're stuck in it. And then it's like 10 years go by, and they're still living in that.
Oh, my God.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I do.
And we're just talking about 4 or 5 years. What just happened?
Quick.
You see what I'm saying?
And people think that's a long time.
Bro, it go quick.
Quick. And then even talking about, like, peaks and valleys. So what I just put together in my mind, when you at this peak and you go to that valley, you really just resetting to reach that next, that higher peak. Because you have to reset. You can't just jump from peak to peak. It just don't work like that.
Stock market?
It's simply right in your face, bro. Right. It's right in your face.
Yep.
And so when you think about, if you start at this peak and you go down, and you go down, but you get that next, now you like... You never really went down though. Like you really gotta think about it. Like you never really went down. Like it may got hard, it may got tough.
You just had to take a breather. That's all it was.
But you stayed down there when you quit, and like you like you saying just stopping, bro. And I don't know, bro. That's just I can go all day, bro. But we just see it, bro. And that's what makes it tough. That's why we're trying to get a game, though, bro. We're trying to get a game. It's hard, bro.
Okay. Let's wrap it up. Let's get out of here. Okay. For questions that I always get, so I always give them to y'all because I hear them all the time. How many pairs of shoes you got in your collection, roughly?
Roughly, I got 3 houses, bro. I'm probably at like 300, 250. I might be 200.
You might be more than that.
How many did I sell to?
Because you had like 150 in that closet.
How many did I sell to Troy that day?
And then you had another. Like you probably got a couple hundred and something just here.
See, but you see how like how many you got?
And then you had. Did you get rid of stuff in Boston?
No, my Boston closet.
Bro, you might have like 400 and something.
You sure, bro? I'm up there though.
You might be low key. I don't know what you got in Tampa. I ain't been over there.
Tampa, I'm probably got like
more than 50, 100.
Yeah, probably around like 50.
Yeah, you might be around. You might. 60. You low key might be around like 400.
And that closet's small, so I got them up top. My whole floor is kind of like covered.
We gotta do a closet tour. I think after I think about it now, yeah, you might be 300 plus 400 maybe.
See, I believe you because you know, bro.
Bro, it's deceiving.
It is. No, it is,
it's deceiving.
Bro. It is.
You're like, oh, it's just a little bit up there, and you count like that's 72 over there, and then it's what? Wait a minute, that's already 150 pairs, just like that.
Capping, bro. So you right, like, cause that's why I had to give the shoes away because. I had no more room up there. And I've got the boxes.
Okay. What's your favorite shoe in your collection right now?
Favorite shoe is the trophy rooms.
Once?
Yeah, I'm throwing them on, bro. I don't know what it is.
Okay, we get jiggy in those.
Yeah, I was with you when I bought those.
Yeah.
I was at the sneaker con. That was my first sneaker con.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Sneaker con, bro.
Those is clean.
I want them my go-tos right now.
Okay.
My teammates be on it. Yo, I know it. Them expensive.
Yeah.
I was like, chill, bro.
Twinkle. Okay. What's your most comfortable everyday go-to shoe?
Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones still?
Wall white.
Boy. I can't do it.
I don't really be wearing slippers. Like, I'll throw on Air Force Ones. Like, if it's quick and like.
You do be wearing all whites a lot.
And I got a lot of pairs. Like, shout out Nike, bro. I be ordering 60 pairs.
What's the
Look, 60. Look, I just said 60 pairs. Of course, I got 400 plus.
All whites. Okay. What is the greatest shoe of all time?
Of all time? I'm going Air Force Ones, bro.
All white Air Force Ones?
Yeah, like I'm in the Air Force One phase right now, but
okay,
all white Air Force One. That might be a bad answer, but
no, actually, I've heard that before.
Don't miss, bro.
It makes sense. They've been popping for over 40 years.
Yeah, they consistent, bro.
Completely makes sense. I hear Forces, Jordan 1s, and 11s. Those are like the top 3.
You see Jordan 1, and they run in the same boat as Forces.
Yep, similar.
11s, that's impressive though.
That's another one. What is the most you spent on a pair of shoes?
Ooh, it can be designer too.
Whatever.
I think
whatever covers your feet.
Shoes, I probably spent like around 3,500.
Ooh, what you get?
Them like Louis V like runners, but they was sold out, so I had to buy them resale.
Hype me,
but I couldn't find them, bro, and I was hype beasted up.
That boy was feeding.
Yeah, it was probably like 3,000, 3,500. That's a lot, bro.
Okay.
That's a lot. I sold them too. Lost money.
What was your most recent sneaker pickup?
I just bought I went to the ES. I bought the cement 3s, black cement 3s, right?
Oh no, the
black cement.
The black cement 3s?
Yeah.
Or the white cement 4s?
No, the black cement 3s. They sitting in.
There was restocked.
Yeah.
When?
But I was in there Friday. I should have told you.
Oh my!
That's on me, bro. They had the good sizes.
I'm going out there tomorrow.
You might still catch them. What's today? Saturday,
the grape
Sunday?
5s. The grape 5s came out today though. I feel like people are gonna be out there.
Grape? They in there?
Oh, they might be.
Oh, wait, yeah. I bought my nephew a pair too. Evan bought a pair.
Okay. All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Tell the people where they can find you at.
Yeah, Born Poly 11 on Instagram, man. Check me out, follow me, please, bro. Record label trying to get my name right on there, so I might change.
That boy singing.
Y'all want a song right now? Just kidding, bro. Like, don't put me on the spot. I'm not a freestyler. Kendrick Bourne on YouTube, man. Simply Kendrick Bourne. Shout out Sneakerhead, man. He helped me get that thing going. Been consistent. Born Poly on TikTok.
That boy hit 100K on TikTok.
Yeah,
I like that.
BornBlessFoundation.com, man. I'm getting the website going, so don't donate. Just check out the website. And BornBless.com, man. Buy you some drip, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get right. Been pushing the brand, been building it.
All right, well, I appreciate it. Maybe we'll do another catch up. I don't know. We'll see after the season or later in the career or something. We'll figure something out.
There's a lot more we can go into.
Yeah, bunch of good topics.
We giving y'all the breadcrumbs right now.
All right. Oh yeah. Wait, my bad. If you guys are listening to this, don't forget to leave a 5-star review on whatever streaming platform you're listening to this on. Okay, thank you.